my heart tonight. Oh, you move your body like you've done it 1,000 times. Yeah, baby, I think I'm unreachable. Now we're fighting it out.
Barstool Scottsdale, how we feeling? Let's go! It's time for Barstool Radio, featuring Barstool's most generous shipper, Brandon Walker. We've also got our fearless leader, Dave Portnoy, joined alongside Dan Big Cat Cats. Barstool Scottsdale, make some noise!
We're live.
We're live.
The scumbags have arrived.
Yeah, wait, I just wanted to say something real quick. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! These are my people this weekend. These are my people this weekend.
I like Philly people. I just think they're going to lose. But
No, they aren't.
I agree.
No, they aren't.
I agree.
No, they aren't.
What is this over here?
Oh, I like this. I think I interviewed this guy at the
2017?
I did a Bears-Eagles tailgate interview. Bears lost by 100. And then, yeah, okay.
Here's the thing with the Eagle fans. And I do like Philly people. You guys are definitely scumbags. But I like that. So I'm not rooting. I think Kansas City's a win, but it's not because I dislike Philly. But this is the first time, and Philly fans know this, this is the first time you guys have ever expected to win. Usually in the Super Bowl, when you beat us, you were just hoping to stay close. And when you lost to us the first time, you weren't expecting to win. Eagle fans think this is a foregone conclusion. You guys are just like, oh, we're better than the Chiefs, you're going to win. I can tell the mentality.
Yeah, they're acting like the best quarterback in the world isn't on the other side.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, Brandon. Brandon, shut up for a second. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Hey, you almost misspelled that.
Yeah, I did. My voice cracked. I literally, half of the reason why I put in the future in August was for this moment where I could just do the Eagles chant all week.
No matter what?
Yeah, like I was like, if I can get here, it's worth it.
It's a great chant. My early impression, and you start seeing like what the streets are like, and it is Friday, so it's sort of early, but way more green. Like way more green.
Yep.
I saw somebody walking with an Iverson like tank top, the most disgusting arm sleeve I've ever seen. The guy in front of him had, I think, like a Pete Schmidt shirt. It is turning into a little bit of Philly right now, which is good. That's what we want. And we're kind of like a Philly. You know, we got our bar in Philly, which I'm sure a lot of these people have been to both. So it is.
I like this guy.
It's
right
a very
here.
Barstool type crowd.
I like this guy.
This guy's been here
this
since
old
1
guy
o'clock.
just pointing at me. He's clapping. He's pointing. I like him.
No, they're very confident. We start getting into now the part where you start talking about the game. I will say it's been a wildly slow, like, football news week.
Yeah.
No big stories, really, right?
No, not yet. And
I mean, Michael Irvin, yeah.
It hasn't felt like a Super Bowl
What
until
he
like
did.
right now.
We're getting kicked out of Super Bowl week.
Michael Irvin?
Yeah, you didn't. Oh, you missed that whole story?
Yeah.
He got kicked out of Super Bowl week on Sunday night. He's now suing. He showed up. He went to a party. He got back to his hotel. He had a conversation with a woman at the hotel who works at the hotel, went back to his room, and then like 20 minutes later, the hotel staff came to his room, was like, hey, Playmaker, did you have a conversation with anyone downstairs? And he's like, no. And they're like, well, we have the video right here. They kicked him out of the hotel, and then NFL Network kicked him out of Super Bowl week. And now he's suing the woman for $100 million. So that all happened in the last 4 days.
I don't know where I've been. I didn't. That's the first I've heard of any of that.
Brett Favre is also suing
Oh,
somebody.
Brett
for $100
Favre
million.
sued
McAfee,
and he's suing somebody else.
Yep.
By the way, that's a crazy lawsuit. Because
Yeah,
by all accounts, like the auditor and everyone's
Yeah.
like, what do you say? It's like it's black and white records.
He could lose that and still go to jail.
Right.
Yeah.
He could lose on both counts.
I guess if you're going to jail,
Yeah.
you might as well just
Throw up a Hail
bang,
Mary.
bang,
Yeah.
start shooting everything. But yeah, no, it's starting to smell like the Super Bowl here.
It feels good. This
Yeah.
guy's trying to do the Chiefs chop. He's got no one who's helping
There's
him.
more Chiefs fans here than
Well,
you
then
think.
do the Chiefs
No,
chop.
there
Then do
isn't.
the fucking Chiefs
Do the
chop if you're
Chiefs
so
stand.
fucking badass.
There aren't a lot of
That's
Chiefs
what I
fans here.
thought. That's what I
They're
thought.
up there.
That's what I
There's like
thought.
3 of
Oh,
them.
there are a couple up
Yeah.
top.
By the way, getting here today, Dave and I both had the same thought. Where you said you were at a pizza review and you had to cut it short?
I had a pizza review around the corner. He's like, let me remake it 15 minutes. Like, I refuse to be late. Because I knew if I was late, you were early.
Yeah.
That was the end of it.
And I was supposed to interview Caleb Williams, and he was late, and I was like, we can't do it.
The hell is this shit?
What are they singing?
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Oh.
Yeah, I will give it the Eagles. They have the chant. They have the Fly, Eagles, Fly. They got a lot of things going for them. The Go Birds is good. But I just think we can.
Yes, Eagles! Love it.
I know you guys are overconfident. I know you are. I know what it's like to go into a Super Bowl and be like, we're definitely going to win. I've done it 10 times, 11 times. I've been in so many Super Bowls. I know what it's like, and I can see it in all your faces. You're like, oh, we're going to win, we're going to win. I don't know.
This guy yesterday, Brandon, Mark Schlereth came on the show.
Yeah.
And Mark Schlereth was like, yeah, I got 3 Super Bowls. And Dave goes, that's cute.
It is cute.
You count
He's
all.
won 3 Super
That's
Bowls,
one
Mark
hand.
Schlereth.
He's a one-hand guy.
So you have 6, or do you count Brady's in
No,
Tampa too?
I only have 6 Super
Okay,
Bowls.
all right.
Been in 10 of them. But I've won.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, I've been in 10.
You count the one from the 80s where they just got killed by
the Bears?
Yeah.
We lost to the Bears. We lost to the Packers. I wasn't on the team then.
You're still
But
not
You
draft
think you're on the team
eligible?
like 2004,
Yeah,
2001?
I was on the team the rest of the way.
What, Brandon, you wearing your
I am.
Canes trivia?
My dozen MVP jacket
looking good?
that I won last night.
We
Yes,
choked.
thank you very much.
We
you
choked.
guys
We
Yeah, you had a big
choked.
lead on us.
Although Glenn Dorsey was a great pull by Eddie.
Great. But we never missed the candy question, and they missed candy.
Yeah.
But it was,
A
it was
Hershey's
bite
Kisses
size.
question.
I know, that was bullshit.
Yeah,
They
you
don't
can't
shop
do
in the little
bite-size
guys.
with them.
Clem was destroyed. I saw Clem this morning.
Yeah, he was
he's
very
not.
sad.
He's not taking it very well.
He was very
no.
sad. Very, very
no.
sad.
Eddie stuck around. We interviewed Justin Fields. That's coming out next week.
I
It's
saw
awesome.
Jersey Jerry with
So
it,
it was great. Towards the end of the interview, we brought up, we're like, what do you think about adult autograph seekers? And Justin Fields started to smile, and he was like, I was hoping my guy would be here today.
Yeah.
And then I pointed in the back of the room, and Jerry had his Guy Fieri shirt on. And he just popped up and was like,
So in 2 days, he's interviewed his hero,
And he's
right,
righted
TJ
all
Watt,
the wrongs.
and then he's fixed everything with Justin Fields.
Yes,
that's
he's
good.
okay with my quarterback now, which is nice.
Is he still your quarterback? Are you ready to trade him yet? Or are you good?
No, yeah, he's mine.
Okay.
I don't know about that. I think Dave and I
that
are
is
both.
not true.
I think Dave and I are both.
We just had a
pretty
guy in the
big
crowd
losers.
say Big Cat's betting history is better than mine. That
I would-
is inaccurate.
I would say that Dave
is
and I
not true.
are pretty much the same in that we've racked up like 2 decades plus of just straight losing years.
What Dan has to do, he has to close the deal. He made
I
a
have to
great
close
bet.
the deal.
He made a
I have
great
to
bet.
close the deal.
Oh, look at that. Version 1 Arizona Bowl, the
Yeah,
one that
that
we
got
didn't get to
canceled.
play.
Yeah, that's nice.
Fire. And it fits you like everybody else. 2 sizes too small.
Yeah.
Like those are
Yes.
all not
Yes.
the right size.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it was never good. It's like I tried a large on it. It was like a baby shirt. You got had. That's a Mike Welker special.
Yes.
There's nothing we can do about that.
Wait, so how was golf today?
Horrible. So I did the.
I saw Whitney in the parking lot. I said, "How'd you hit it?" He said, "Dave was a miserable piece of shit."
So I did the sandbaggers thing with Whitney and Biz, and we played at a course that was the hardest golf course. I've had 5 people when they saw a picture, they're like, I'd rather die than play that golf course. You could hit a perfect shot down the middle, and you were in trouble. You couldn't get your ball. And I stink to begin with. And the other thing about Whitney, which we know, he's a scratch golfer.
He's really
so
good.
He's talking shit. It's like, I'm horrible. I don't even want to be out here. Like, by hole 7, I want to go home. So it was overall one of the worst days I've had during the Super Bowl day. We lost. Josh Richards was decent. He was a good sport. But it was 30-mile-per-hour winds, whipping around, and the course was impossibly. We walked in, he said it's the hardest course in Arizona.
Jesus.
It
Were
was
you guys
impossible.
playing cash per hole?
No, we were doing. It's just the sandbaggers brag. But if you stink at something, and I stink at golf, like I can't get overly competitive because I stink. So it's like I don't expect ever to hit a good shot.
I feel like
usually don't.
You're not that bad.
No,
So were you a miserable piece of shit, like you said?
Yeah, I had a terrible.
yeah.
It was one of the worst days I've had in a long time. Like, and by the way, it was freezing in the morning. It was.
Oh, y'all started this morning.
I was up at 7 in the morning.
Jesus.
I was up at sunrise.
Whoa.
Driving, the wind.
At the end of a long week, too.
I mean, I love Whitney and Biz and John, but I suck at golf. So
I still think you're not. Well, I guess
You know how bad it was?
I'm so bad that I think you're good.
you know how bad
There
it
are
was?
levels.
When we played in Vegas, me, Elio, Hank, and Dave, and for some reason we decided to play $1,000 per person per hole.
Well, that's different. We're all the
And,
same.
yeah, and I by like hole 12, I was down $7K, and I was like, I can't afford this.
We were so bad. They were trying to rig this event for ratings. Like, Whitney missed a putt on purpose to keep it close.
So you're trying to dump it like Tom?
no.
Because it would have been over right away.
You were like the kid who they bring out, or the old guy they bring out for like spring practice.
I
scoring a
probably-
So he was
touchdown.
holding you up on the ropes before he knocked you out.
Oh,
I probably said 100 times, don't patronize me.
Oh,
Stop
no.
patronizing me. Like, you hit one decent contact. Great shot, Dave. It's like, shut the fuck up.
He
Like,
got
I
you.
know I suck, and it was what it was. So, no, it was not a very fun day.
Damn.
So,
Damn.
what'd you guys do?
Today, I celebrated my dozen victory.
Congratulations.
I mean, I beat both of you guys on the way to it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
We cheated,
felt good.
so we should have been disqualified.
Well, shout out Roan. Shout out to Roan for cheating and giving me a second chance.
Yeah.
Because
Which you shouldn't have even had. We should have been disqualified.
I was ready to go home. I was fine.
We should have been disqualified.
Our team was pretty dejected. We had a big
Your
lead.
team was good last night.
No, we missed like the last 5. We didn't. We
You
missed
were up.
the
You
end.
were up 10-6, and you blew it.
And it wasn't because you guys were unbelievable. We missed every question. We just missed every question.
Well,
so
you know,
Yeah,
I didn't know Lubbock, which is crazy.
Yeah,
for
Lubbock,
Texas
that
Tech.
was tough.
yeah, it's a football town.
Yeah.
That was tough. You guys, I think, were saying Laramie.
No,
was
I said
Wyoming.
Livingston, and someone's like, "How the fuck do you even?"
That sounded right.
I looked up Livingston. It has 5,000 people.
Yeah, it's a very small town.
that
But
sucks.
Jimmy Buffett has a song about Livingston, Texas, that was in my head.
I think we're bringing on the Canes
Yes.
guy right now. Some
Yes.
Raising Canes
Our guy,
chicken
Todd
tenders.
Graves.
Todd Graves, the founder of the
CEO.
Raising Chickens guy. Founder,
The
CEO.
man.
You like my coat?
And I will go to the death saying the best chicken finger on the market.
Thank you.
All right, it's the week of the big game, and we're out here for Raising Canes. I've been eating chicken fingers all week. Sit up here, right here with this. They're going to be all out at all of our events this week. I'm eating chicken fingers. I don't know why they write it like this, because I've just been eating chicken fingers all week, so I don't even have to read this. But their cane sauce is delicious. Their bread's delicious. Their fries are delicious. This week, when you're gearing up for the big game, be sure to swing by Canes and grab 25, 50, or 100 or more of their amazing chicken fingers.
1,000.
It will be 1,000.
Yeah.
We had a trivia question last night.
Yeah.
That was
Did you
how
hear
many?
that question?
I told
won
him about it.
I won. It was how many locations?
there were
There was
multiple.
There was multiple.
Yeah.
So there was the one.
I won them all.
The one we got. No, we got one in our game that was if you stacked up all the Raising Cane's chicken fingers sold in a single year, how many miles would
Oh,
it
yeah, I
equal?
did hear that.
Do you remember how many it was?
It was like 85,000.
Yeah.
And
That's a lot.
I think we guessed like 400.
We guessed 55.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. So Todd's the man.
Yours
Todd's
was
the
the
best.
tanker truck question, right?
We had multiple. How many locations they had? I guessed 1,000. Somebody guessed like 200. It was 600 and something. So I won that. And it was how much sauce. If you put all the cane sauce
yeah.
in tanker trucks, how many trucks could carry them? I won that one too.
Wait, so
Nice.
I asked Todd last night. He's not betting on the game because he's got locations in both Kansas City and Philadelphia.
Smart businessman.
Diplomatic.
Gotta be diplomatic.
Do you at least root for other LSU guys? Yeah, Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you're going to root for LSU guys to like do well?
Absolutely.
Okay,
I do.
that
Pull
works.
from LSU guys, but like I said, stay neutral. I got locations in both cities, so.
Now, what about last year? Were you rooting for the Bengals?
I had to root for Burrow. You
Yeah,
know?
okay.
But I'm friends with Jalen Ramsey on the Rams side and Whitworth and those guys too. So I kind of pull for both. But
So is there one city that we can just trash?
You know what?
maybe for a little bit. But we're going to be there later, so
You got expansion
probably
in the
not.
future, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let me answer that for you and trash the city for you. Speaking of the Bengals and the quarterback, and we're talking Joe Burrow, LSU, there was a phase when Ohio State dirtbags are trying to take credit for Joe Burrow. Like, oh, he's an Ohio State guy.
Yeah.
Well, I spoke directly to Joe Burrow, and I said I won't.
When did you see him?
I DM'd him.
Oh, okay, nice.
But I said I wouldn't say anything.
But you are saying something.
But he's not. But he's
But
saying
I'm not.
he's not
I'm
gonna.
saying I'm not.
Yeah.
And he pretty emphatically was like, I'm an LSU guy. Ohio State guys like Big Ev who are trying to take credit for me are pathetic.
Yeah.
In not so many words. So anybody out there listening from Ohio State, when you're like you're claiming Joe Burrow, it's disgusting. It shows how far you've fallen as a program.
Yeah. He's LSU.
Your best quarterback
LSU
in the
through and
NFL
Belongs to somebody else.
is Fields, and he stinks too. No offense, Dan.
No, he doesn't. He absolutely.
Well, we don't
doesn't
know if
stink.
Justin Fields stinks yet or
He
not.
does not stink. He helped
The
your
eye knows.
fantasy.
I told Philly that they should have kept Nick Foles when they all want Carson Wentz. They were all wrong.
Well, Jalen
I
Hurts
was
hasn't
right
been in the
about
Super
that.
Bowl. Jalen Hurts hasn't been in the Super Bowl, though.
No, I like Jalen Hurts.
Everything worked out.
If it was up to Smitty and a lot of these people, Carson Wentz would still be their quarterback.
All right, so wait, Todd.
Yeah, you guys are all saying no now. You loved Carson Wentz when you had him. You loved him. You guys wanted to cut Nick Foles' head off and ship him off.
This guy with the Chiefs shop will not
He's
stop.
not. He's not going to
I
stop.
respect it. He's outnumbered.
I got a question for Todd. So the Raising Cane's, you guys have to be doing a bunch of NIL stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like this is you now. Do they hit you up when like they're like, hey, we're getting Brian Kelly? How big of a check can you write us?
It's not exactly that way, but I've done all the coaches before.
Okay,
Les Miles,
okay.
Coach O, so it's kind of like a natural thing to do the next coach.
So Brian Kelly's getting a divorce. You know anything about that?
No, if I did, I probably wouldn't talk about it.
Come on, Brandon. No, but Todd's the best. He's been, I think when did we start the Raising Cane's? Was it like a year ago when we were in New Orleans? That was the first
Final Four.
Final
That's
Four.
right.
Final
Yeah,
Four.
yeah. You worked at the drive-thru.
Yes,
You did great.
And but that weekend was a blur because I walked into New Orleans and I walked out like 25 pounds heavier. Not because of Raising Cane's, that was the drinking. But
By
it
the
was a
way,
good time.
It'll do it.
For all you Philly people, unless they never get here, Wallow and Gillie are going to be joining us in a little bit.
Yeah, I love that
Big pop for
sweatshirt, by
them.
the way. Fuck you, go Birds. Direct to the point. We can't get more to the point than that.
I will say, when the Eagles beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, and this is no hyperbole, that was the worst night of my life. And because if for anybody else,
Wait. What about when the Giants beat you when you were undefeated?
No. I wasn't at that game.
Okay.
Was anybody here at that Patriots-Eagles Super Bowl?
That's a no.
We got some people up there. Yeah, those people look like
You
they've
couldn't,
never
if you
housed.
remember, you couldn't leave the stadium. It was like a traffic jam getting out in the crowd, and I was just stuck in line with every scumbag Eagle fan. Just fuck you. We told you it was. I ran when I got out. I ran back to the hotel. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Oh, you're going to the game, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll be there.
I love that. And you're going to Waste Management tomorrow?
Yeah, we're going to do the tourney tomorrow.
I think I'm doing that as well.
Good. Well,
I've heard it's absolute mayhem.
Oh, 16th hole is epic. Yeah, it's so fun.
Damn, I kind of want to go, but I don't love crowds.
No, I'm not a big crowd
You got a
guy.
suite. You can come in, get out of the crowds.
Yeah, the crowds are intimidating.
Do Eagle fans consider Patriot fans rivals?
Surely not.
No, all right, good.
No,
because
no.
I don't consider you guys rivals, but I get it a lot. I feel like just because of the Super Bowl.
You played 2 Super Bowls against them.
We're 1-1,
yeah.
so it's like no blood.
Yeah. So who do they Cowboys, Giants, right?
I think it's Cowboys, right?
Just Cowboys?
Cowboys. No, they hate the Cowboys by far the most. The Cowboys are weird because I think the NFC East, I think every team hates the Cowboys the most.
But it was all like, remember the Cowboys, Buddy Ryan with the Eagles,
Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson's going to stick it up your butt.
Yeah.
Like
No,
that.
that feels like the most hated rivalry.
I miss Buddy Ryan a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dak's coming to the suite tomorrow.
Okay.
He'll be there.
Dak Prescott, NFL Man of the Year, Dak Prescott?
He's coming, yeah.
That's a big get.
He's
a Mississippi State
That's
guy.
a big get.
would
That's
freak
probably
out.
the best human being in America.
No, he's the best. LSU passed on him.
Well,
Can you do
well,
that? Can you
well,
imagine?
Oh, you got sloppy second.
Well, hold on. I don't think that's true at all right? LSU offered him as a tight end, and he went to Mississippi State to be a quarterback.
Right.
Not everybody grows up wanting to be an LSU tight end. Hold on, Dave.
That is passing on him.
Hold on. They wanted him to be tight end. They
Right.
misevaluated him is what they
He
did.
actually he would make a good tight end.
And they had some really shitty quarterbacks when Dak was in school, too.
Yep.
So let's just make sure we say the
fair
right
enough.
things.
Fair enough.
That's passing.
Raising Cane's has the best sweet tea in the game. I got to give you
thank
credit
Yeah,
for
you
that.
got your Raising Cane's jacket on.
Yeah, my MVP jack.
Yeah.
I got one of them. It's fire.
Apparently they had two backstage, and they gave me the small one for some reason. Because if Eddie had won, if Clement won, would they have given him this one?
No, probably not. Probably not.
That's what I got.
You look good in that, though.
I feel good.
Yeah, you look great. Yeah, so Waste Management, Super Bowl, you got a packed weekend. Fuck.
Yeah, man. But it's a great weekend. I don't know
The-
why they would put these two events together.
The waste management,
It's crazy.
Yeah,
the waste management and Super Bowl when it collide is like a mega event. Somebody's also saying there's some sort of gigantic auto show that is here
Is that right?
as well
What?
that brings like 1 million people into the city.
That seems
I don't know, man. It seems like they would spread out the weekends.
Yeah.
You know, because, I mean, every restaurant's packed. Every hotel's packed. You know, they have capacity. I don't know why they do it together, but
Yeah.
I guess they know
Although
what they're doing.
Phoenix is weird, not weird, but it's so spread. Like you have downtown Phoenix, you have Scottsdale,
Glendale,
the games at Glendale.
Tempe.
So there's Tempe. There's a decent amount of areas. It's a great city. I love Scottsdale. I love how everything's outdoor, bars. Very cool city. Very cool city.
Very cool. All right, well, Todd, thank you for delivering the Raising Cane's.
You got it.
You're
More
the best.
Raising Cane's.
Yes,
Love you
everyone
guys.
go check out Raising Cane's. Todd is the absolute best. And also, just a little tip, butter on both sides, the Bob. Got to do the Bob.
It slows us down, but it's damn
Yeah,
good.
no, it's the best.
All
It's
right,
the best.
enjoy, guys.
All right, let me hit the other ad read real quick. Let's see. What do we got? What's the next one, TJ?
Oh, he gave him a roll tide there.
Yeah,
huh?
that guy's been hollering.
He did it as Todd was walking
Yeah,
away.
he
That's
didn't even hear him.
bullshit.
He gave you a thumbs up. He
That's
didn't hear
bullshit.
what it was.
You can't do that as he's walking away. Omega? Okay. Attention small business owners, you may be eligible to receive up to $26,000 per employee through the Employee Retention Credit. Omega Accounting Solutions can help you recover payroll tax overpayments and determine if you're eligible to receive up to $26,000 per employee. Omega Accounting Solutions helps get back the money you deserve through the CARES Act. All it takes is a quick, easy, and free 10-minute consultation to determine if you qualify. Omega is a small business champion with teams dedicated to maximizing tax credits. CPAs even turn to Omega for ERC guidance. Don't miss out on your small business tax credit. Even if you got the PPP loan, there's still time to find out if you qualify and file your claim. Call 855-505-DAVE or visit omegataxcredits.com/Barstool Sports now. What are you going to say, Brandon?
Well, I was going to ask Dave, I feel like you do hate a lot of teams in the NFL.
Yes.
I know you've said about the Eagles.
Oh, give us your
What about
top
the
five.
Chiefs? What about the Chiefs?
Why don't you give us your top 5 hate list?
Well, I'll start. I definitely don't hate the Chiefs because a lot of it, the Chiefs have never beaten the Patriots when it matters. We went into Arrowhead. We beat them, that crazy offsides play. I don't hate the Eagles. We're 1-1 versus. The only reason I have at any time animosity is I hate Smitty. So, like, the fact he's from Philly is just like, But other than that, I love Philly people. My animosity, the two teams that still, and maybe 3, I hate the Ravens, I hate the Colts, and I sort of hate the Giants.
Deflategate and still Peyton against
Yeah,
Brady?
and the Jets because of Mangini. But, like, this is a new age, so we don't. I said this to Dan. For you have to be in a rival playing somebody consistently to build the hate. Like the Chiefs and the Bengals, they're starting to get to a point
there's
if they
seeds
keep
for that.
playing.
They're at the ground floor of hate right now.
But I was going to ask Chiefs fans. So what do we have? 5 straight AFC championships at this point.
Third Super Bowl.
Third Super Bowl. At what point do they start getting the label of kind of losers?
It's this weekend.
Yeah, no,
think?
they go either dynasty talk, or losers talk.
Yeah.
It's all on the line because if they win this weekend, now I know it's still a little premature because you got to at least have 3 for a dynasty, but 5 straight AFC Championship games at home, 3 Super Bowl appearances, 2 Super Bowl victories. You're starting to work on a dynasty.
And the quarterback is still 27 years old. And I don't want to bring this name up, but if he loses this week, Mahomes kind of enters LeBron James territory where he can get you there, but he might not be able to. If he loses, LeBron's 4-6 in the finals. If he goes 1-2 in the Super Bowl, you start to have that conversation.
Yeah, there's only one guy who's 1-2 in the Super Bowl right now, or like all time.
Who's that?
I'll let you guess. Trivia.
1-2 in the Super
He's
Bowl.
1-2 in the Super Bowl.
1-2.
There's only one guy who has a 1-2 record in the Super Bowl. Guys have had 1-2, and then either
Aaron
one
Rodgers
other one.
is 1-1.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson?
Nope.
No, 1-1.
Yep.
Peyton Manning 1-2. Eli 1-2.
Peyton was, I don't.
Peyton's
First
2-2.
of all, we're not crediting Peyton Manning for the Broncos.
He won
Super Bowl.
2. I'm sorry,
That
he
doesn't
did.
count.
Okay, then, Brady did more than Peyton.
Who was in 3 Super Bowls and lost 2 of them?
He also won the first one he was in and lost the next 2.
Is it semi-modern? Or is
Yes.
It, okay.
Who?
Russell Wilson? No.
Kurt Warner, he's right. This
Kurt
man's
Warner.
right. Kurt Warner.
I should have known that.
He's the only
Because he's
quarterback
wearing
that's
an
1-2.
NFC hat, so
Yeah.
of course
I
he would
should
know
know
that.
that.
Bears, yep.
I just keep going back when I look at this game. I think it's kind of what you feel. We're talking about the Chiefs. 5 straight AFCs, 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I think they're at the legitimate point of, like, being slighted. Like, and I do think when you play Tampa, when you're 1-0 in a Super Bowl,
Sure.
everybody's crowned you a dynasty, and you go into a Super Bowl, I think you're like, we're just going to win. When you have adversity in a Super Bowl, which they did, lost, you come back harder, stronger. That's how I look at it. And I don't think the Eagles have played anybody. They've just had such a coast to this game. This is going to be the first time they have game pressure.
You can boo all you want. That's the truth. They went 14-3 in the NFC. The Chiefs went 14-3 in a harder conference.
Well,
and we're acting like
are
the
we going to
Eagles-
put it? Are we going to at least mention that
The
they were
14-1
14-1 with Jalen Hurts?
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, and
They
the
still
one loss was the flukiest game ever against Commanders that they almost
That's
still won.
still a home loss on Monday
I
night to the
understand,
Commanders.
but it was one of those games while you're watching it, you're like, basically everything has gone right for the Commanders, and they still only won with that. Remember, Taylor Heineke went down and he hit him.
My only point is there's this public perception that the Eagles are so much better, and it's just
No,
not,
I don't
it's
think
just
that's
not
true.
right.
The line's 1.5.
Yeah, but
76% of the people
But
that line is
everybody's
1.5.
taking. I know.
There's more people in Philadelphia than Kansas City.
I can read people, and every Eagle fan in here, they don't think they can lose. I can see it in
Listen,
their face.
I think the Eagles can lose. I'll say it right now.
Well, you have to say that.
Well, no. I was thinking about it this morning because obviously I put in the bet in August, and we get here. If I didn't have that, which side would I take? I think I'd be very, very torn. Like I don't.
You think it'd be a game day?
Like if
decision?
if I were to rebet, if I erased my future and I said you have to just bet this game straight, I would probably bet it like an hour before kickoff because I think these teams. I think it's going to be a fucking war.
Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. It's a dead even game.
Right.
I pot committed to Kansas City. All my props are on Kansas City. I was going to wait till the game. I may not go huge bet, so I may not root against you that hard and actually be happy.
I appreciate
if you
that.
win.
I appreciate that.
It'll see how I feel coming into it. But yeah, I think honestly, I think it's going to be a great game. And I have no preference as a fan. People keep asking, like, are you worried about Mahomes getting up to Brady? No. Do you care about the Eagles getting 2? No. I think it's going to be a very good game. The Eagles, the Philadelphia's on a run. Like the Phillies.
Yeah, but they haven't won one yet.
Well, they won one.
Well, they won one 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
But the Phillies
This year,
lost.
yeah, the Phillies lost.
The Union lost.
You keep saying that.
Well, they did lose on the same day, which was crazy.
Yeah.
They lost 2 championships on the same
Why
day.
are you calling for a timeout?
Oh, this guy needs a timeout for himself.
You need 20 or
no,
what?
I think he's calling it for himself.
Okay.
A full. He needs a timeout.
By the way, we'll
that guy's about to
eventually
puke.
Are you puking? Are you about to puke?
Why do you need
no.
a timeout?
We didn't know if you were calling a 20-second puke timeout. By the way, that's very Philly. Quick 20
Yeah,
seconds.
just puke on
Let me
myself.
just puke on somebody.
Yeah.
Let's just move
Clean it
on.
up with a napkin.
Yeah.
Just keep on moving. I like that.
We should put that in our Philly bar, just like a phone booth to just go puke in.
A timeout
A puke
pit.
bucket. Yeah. Just swallow your puke
Sorry, I
and
had to
then
go
you
to the
get back
timeout
in the
pit,
game.
throw up.
We'll
Yeah.
eventually, if you want to think, we'll later in the second hour.
We have Edelman, though, too.
Yeah, well, we
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, we thought we had Wallow and Gillie.
What
but-
time
I
are they
think they're
supposed
going
to
to
be
show
here
up
now?
all at the same time.
Now,
I think that's
but
what's going to happen.
we'll do
It's gonna
like
be
a
chaos.
a question
And Whitney
portion.
might come as well.
Oh, Whitney?
I told him to come.
Did you see it?
Oh, Whitney's not coming. I saw him in the hotel. He's gone somewhere else.
Did you
Seriously?
see my?
What a fucking. I mean, for
Where's
him
he
to
going?
give me shit.
They were getting in a car and going. It looked like they were going to dinner. Maybe I'm wrong.
For
Did you
him
see
to give
my-
me shit yesterday.
Did you see my Bobby Cox?
No.
Like, so, all right. Let me ask you a legitimate, and this is a golf etiquette question. We're in the golf like capital of the world. I suck, as I said. I hit a ball out of bounds. There's a green like 150 away. Josh drove the cart, Richards, to the right because his ball went out where at the same distance, but his to the right, mine to the left.
Okay.
This is like hole 14, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm not going to walk to the other. I just dropped to where he did.
Yeah.
It's like, makes no difference to me. I fucking hit my best shot of the day within 6 feet. He's like, that doesn't count. I'm like, why? He's like, you're supposed to drop it on the other side. It's like, dude, it doesn't matter. I just want to play the game. So we got in a huge fight, and there's a video. I get out of my cart, and I look like Bobby Cox walking out the nose. I'm like far away. It looks like Bobby Cox coming out of the dugout to start an argument. Here it is. Here it is.
Yeah, you got that. Hey, that 30-yard ball.
Yeah. Hey, get over here,
Don't be talking on your back swing. They were the same shot. No, they're not. Why not?
Oh, he's doing the calm umpire, too.
Because I hit one better than the other.
75 yards to the left with a different angle to the green. It's like talking to my son right now.
I hit one shot good and one shot bad.
But you hit the shot good from a phantom make-believe.
They were the same exact shot.
This
You
argument.
don't understand what I'm saying.
This
If
is
I hit
literally
the same
just
shot, I'd be in the same
MLB
spot.
fight.
One I hit good, one I don't. I don't hit two good shots in a row.
Because the angle.
It's not. That was an easy angle.
Then why'd you put it in the bunker?
Am I the one not getting that I don't put two good shots together in a row?
Then you shouldn't have wasted a shot on a fake shot.
Why don't
Then
I
you
put
shouldn't
every
have wasted
shot
a
in
one.
Why don't?
So you were dead at this point, right?
Yes.
And he's penalizing you?
Yes.
That's loser.
Because
That's
there was so many.
loser stuff.
They were trying to make it go to the last hole. They're going to edit it. I guarantee you. Hey, for anybody who watches the Sandbagger Classic with the Chicklets, when you watch us play and they try to make it sound dramatic and the music rises and they're like, will they hit this shot? It was over on hole 2. We were dead. There was no drama. I wanted to pick up and go home like the entire time. I'd hit one in the woods. I'd be like, let's go to the next hole. And they kept trying to fake drama. This guy hand up. No, let's see what Puke guy wants. Let Puke. Puke, what do you want to ask?
Hey, get his question.
Over here.
What do you want?
Ask the question.
Ask the question. All right, this is where the questions suck. He asked.
Was that Sanjay in third or the other?
Yes. Yeah. No, it's Sungjae. He said, "How does Ilio feel about Sungjae running the table?"
Yeah, that's not a stop the show question.
No,
it is. He is making a run because Kirk Minahan told me to take.
But he's in it.
So is Sanjay.
Yeah, no, I know. But Kirk gave you a good bet.
Yeah, but he was solo first today at one point. He just.
Yeah, but he's only 4 shots. You don't want to be solo first right now.
Can you cash out?
No, probably. I looked at his odds. He's still pretty big because you have monsters in front of him.
Yeah, the that is crazy that when he and you know what's so funny is before we came, Hank was like, "How long do you think it will take till Dave spoils it?" The Sandbagger. I was like 10 minutes into the show.
Instantly. But again, to reiterate, they were saying the angle. They're both equal, and it's just like I suck. They're like, well, if it was the same, why'd you hit one into the bunker? Because I suck.
Right.
I didn't hit 2 good shots the whole fucking tournament.
It's pretty easy to figure out what happened here.
So, yeah, that was – listen, I almost at times wish I was in golf because something to be competitive, but I'm just so fucking bad.
Did you take Butler or Xavier?
I liked Butler, so I took Xavier. It hasn't started?
No, it started.
It's bad. What's the score?
24-11 Butler.
Yeah, well.
It's early.
It's a bad score.
7-point favorite.
Bad score. No, that's a bad score. That's a bad score.
I forgot to bet on any of these college basketball games.
I have another one that I took. I took St. Louis because I don't like them.
I didn't look at the board because I didn't want to bet because I'm trying to save up for Sunday.
But tomorrow, I mean, if you don't bet tomorrow, then you don't have a pulse.
Well, tomorrow I will.
I mean, it's a
Tomorrow
Saturday college basketball.
I had to get through Friday, though.
No, I'm going to get up.
Friday will trip you
I'm going to
up.
get up at 8 in the morning and crunch all the numbers.
Hand up, I didn't take any Adderall all week.
Wow.
Clap that up.
Clap it up for Dave. That's huge.
I am on Adderall right now, but that's the first. That's the first
Hold
one.
on,
This is during the week.
No.
This counts.
No. It's
No, it's past
5:30 on
5
a Friday. It's the weekend.
At 5 o'clock, you punched out.
5 o'clock. Weekend begins on Friday.
Yeah, 5 o'clock on Friday. You want to sit back and
Well, what
relax.
time-
You
what
pop
time
an
did you take
Adderall.
I took right before the show. I'm going to Dave Matthews after. I cannot wait. Like,
where are they playing?
Dave Matthews is playing somewhere. I actually tried to get 2 more tickets for Roan. Hey, Roan, you got denied. I tried to get Roan a ticket. No. It is Party Central. There's so many things going on.
Is it a big show or a little show? A little room or big room? For
I
Dave
think it's
Matthews?
big.
Okay.
I actually got invited. They're like, hey, if you can do a meet and greet with Dave, but nobody can be drunk. But Silvana has been at Waste Management all day, so I can't guarantee that.
Oh, so you said no to it?
Yeah, I'm like, well, I know she'll be drunk. She's not going to want.
I like that by Dave Matthews.
Yeah,
that's a great move.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, I'll do a meet and greet, but I'm not going to talk to a drunk person for 20 minutes.
Imagine if we did that with Barstool. Like, you can't be drunk. We have nobody.
It would be
anywhere.
crickets. It'd be fucking tumbleweeds going through this bar.
Yeah.
Nobody calling for timeout, stopping the show.
And by the way, we do, for people who are looking shit to do at night, we have DJs here tonight. And I don't know if people know a huge DJ, which we've been promoting all week. I don't know if you've heard him. Dante the Dawn, is here on Saturday.
The Dawn.
Let me say it again because it was crickets.
I feel like they can't.
Dante the Dawn.
Are our mics on?
Dante the Dawn.
Let's go! Fuck yes!
He's gonna be so
I'm
mad
excited.
about that.
I'm excited to see.
He's not coming now.
Saturday, we'll be here for that for sure.
Yeah. I love these Eagles guys.
He's calling
this
out a
guy
Michigan
looks
bet.
like he's like a Sal Paolatonio clone.
Now he's looking around who you're talking
He's
about.
friends with Blattman.
Oh.
Yeah, you got the Blattman. You got the Blattman.
Oh, you got the Blattman.
This guy or Sal Paolantonio?
No, the Sal Pal guy over there.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a good Super Bowl week. I don't know what the fuck. Have you thought, even for a second, Dave? They're giving out picks.
Best pizza spot in Scottsdale? In Jersey. All right, we'll go best pizza spot in Jersey.
Ooh, I want to hear this.
All right, I got to give it thought because I sometimes get confused on what's in Jersey and what's not.
The place you did last year, right?
What?
You gave them a huge, I don't remember the name, but you did it last year. It was a huge review.
Delucia's. Delucia's at Raritan.
What about
Spectacular.
What about Brooklyn? Is it still Luigi's?
I love Luigi's in Brooklyn.
I went back there the other day. It's so good.
Yep.
It's so old school.
In downtown Philly, I love Angelo's. That's my favorite. And by the way, Angelo's doesn't get credit for you Philly people. They're the double. They have the best cheesesteak and the best pizza.
Yep.
Their bread is amazing.
There was a woman before you got here that wanted you to come to her house and do a pizza review. Luckily for you, she's not here anymore.
Believe it or not, I was running out of pizza spots, I felt like.
Yeah.
And I was going to start because a lot of people have backyard pizzas and they take it super serious.
Yeah.
It would be great content. I may get kidnapped.
She wanted you to stay at her house. It was a dangerous proposition.
Wild story what my mother's been doing around town?
Uh-oh.
She walks into pizza places and says, "Has Stu Presidente been here?"
Oh,
that's
man,
incredible.
That's great.
That's awesome.
So because she kept saying, "Hey, these people know you and they want you to come." I'm like, "How do they even know who you are?" She's like, "Well, I ask if you've been here."
She calls you.
And she calls me Stu Presidente.
That's
quite embarrassing.
amazing.
Does she ever
no,
say,
I love
hey,
that.
El Prez?
That's pride.
No, it's El Presidente generally.
You know what Luigi's has in Brooklyn that I feel like one of the signs of a great pizzeria is if you walk into a pizzeria at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and there's just a random action movie going on.
Always.
Like a Jackie Chan movie or something. It's and the guys are actually watching it. And it's just oh, okay.
Always.
And there'll be one guy leaning up who's just eating his lunch. Yeah. And he's watching 5 minutes of a movie.
You'll go it's almost guaranteed if you do bar pie in New Jersey. So it's like an old school bar that looks like Lee's and Staten Island.
Yeah.
You walk in, it is guaranteed they're watching The Price is Right.
Yes.
Does not matter if it's time for The Price is Right. There's a bunch of old guys, Coors Light, Bud Light, Price is Right. Guaranteed.
Have you had any great pizza out here yet?
So believe it or not, what a lot of people say is the best pizza place in the country is in Phoenix.
Really?
It's a guy, Chris Bianco. It was featured on Netflix, Chef's Table. And New York Times, best pizza. Not that we trust the New York Times, those scumbags.
No.
But they did say it's the best pizza in the country. It is sort of Neapolitan style. Not my favorite. The guy's super nice. I didn't give him the greatest score because I don't love Neapolitan. But he texted me. He's like, "Let me cook for you." But it's an hour and a half, 2 hours wait guaranteed. The reason they like it, he goes in his backyard. He has his own tomatoes. Yeah. Everything's super fresh. So it's very good. And if you like pizza, you got to try it.
Are you ever going to open a pizza place, Dave? I dream sometimes of opening either a pizza place or an auto repair shop. I know nothing about cars. just so I could have a place I could hang out at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We
Like I
have
could
this
just
place.
sit in the
You
back.
got great shirts too.
Right, and I'd watch The Price is Right, and I'd sit there and I'd I'd look at the board all day. Basically, Elio's life. I want Elio's life.
You judge people that walk in.
Yeah. Like bet the horses. Like Elio does actually weirdly have a dream life.
The only thing about doing my own pizza place, I can't make it, so you got to hire especially if at a one spot, you need like unbelievable pizza.
Yeah.
But why would that guy want to work for?
Right.
Me? You know, you wouldn't. So.
Well, you would get people in the bar, guaranteed.
Well, yeah, 100%. But like most great pizza people probably want to work for themselves. I don't know. I'd like to one day, I guess.
That would be.
Awesome. You know, I went. Actually, people were asking. I was in Milwaukee like 2 weeks ago. So we have the frozen one bite. It's not great. Let's just be honest. It ain't great. It's too floppy. I knew it wasn't great when I had to start editing the crunch sound into every review, and I'm a crunch guy. That's like what is
Wait, that was edited in?
What does Dave stand for in life? Like crunch, and the Patriots.
Yeah,
and that's like it.
Those are the only two things.
That's
you live
like
for the
what
crunch.
else? It wasn't, shockingly. So I flew and did like an entire pizza tasting. It's just hard with frozen. So we'll see if we fix that.
I can't believe that crunch was edited in.
Yeah, I had
Never
to edit.
believed
I had to edit that.
Wow.
In. I
Find out Santa Claus is real.
I just thought it had the crunch like celery.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking. I know. Shocking.
Yeah,
I know.
Sound effects, but yeah, that would be cool to open a pizza place. I just really just want a place to hang. I guess I'm just describing
I gotta
our
be honest.
office too.
Right.
You know what?
You've got a place to hang out.
Yeah, no, it's more like a place that you can hang out in the back and every now and then mosey up front and then go back.
Yeah.
You know, I was actually, you guys brought up on this last show when I think you said it's going to look like a catcher's mitt later.
Yeah, you are.
Because I'd be like too tan. They're like, you're going to be so gross.
Yeah, you
And-
are. Like an old recliner, like Roger Goodell's recliner.
Yeah, so they were saying it looked like an old recliner.
Where it's got the cracks in it.
Yep. And
Makes a sound when you sit in it.
Yeah. And I don't disagree with that.
Oh.
But what? No, I didn't.
That's well earned, though, if you do it.
But what I said I could do is just start wearing Hawaiian shirts, sunglasses, and get a anchor tattoo here and act like I'm an old sea captain.
Mm-hmm.
And I started thinking more and more about it.
That's stolen valor if you do that.
So what?
I feel like you're stealing some valor.
What if I get a boat?
Oh, if you get a boat, that's a game
if
changer.
he gets a boat.
So I get a boat.
Yeah,
and I
get a
just
boat.
park it there. And
You never take it out?
Maybe, but like moving to Key West and just disappearing.
Yeah.
I had dreams of that when I retired. Barstool would just be like, peace, and never hear from me.
Yeah, and you'd have to get the what are they called? Croquis or whatever. The things
Oh, yeah. Big
so that
croquis.
you can, when you go inside, you take off your sunglasses, but they're hanging right here.
Yeah, you always got to wear those thin shirts that have long sleeves, too.
Yes.
Like you're going fishing at a moment's notice.
I mean, that's a good life. Like just retiring.
Key West has definitely become a little bit like touristy, but it's still kind of the end of the world. You have all sorts.
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah, but nobody down there is unhappy.
No, I know.
Only when the hurricanes come. Then you're kind of fucked.
Hurricane season.
I mean, you're like sitting out there by yourself.
I thought about moving to New Jersey
Why?
because we're legal to gamble there
Yeah.
before Mass. I know, like, I can't find a place to live in Mass. The Jersey Shore gets a bad rap, and I don't mean the part that deserves the bad rap.
Yeah.
Like, but
Jersey
there's
Shore's
parts.
great.
There's parts of the Jersey Shore that's beautiful.
But you got to go way down south.
And
to get to
so
that part.
many towns. I guess from doing like the pizza reviews.
Yeah.
I've been in like Bradley Beach area, even around there.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's kind of cool.
So
When you
what
get
deterred you?
When you get far enough down for the Jersey Shore to get good, it's all Philly fans. Cape May, Sea Isle City, it's all Philly fans.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Right, because we were doing or are they Yankee fans?
There could be Yankee fans, Philly fans, just a bunch of assholes.
No,
I don't
South
know.
Jersey's Philly fans.
Yeah, South Jersey.
What deterred you?
Well, I'm not coming back yet. I'm going to be in Miami for the foreseeable future for a little thing we call taxes. Like I got to get away.
Are you going to use this opportunity to get good at golf? I mean, you're in Miami.
My shoulder's so fucked up, and I
You
don't
need
have the
to get
patience
shoulder
for it.
surgery.
I have no interest in getting good at golf. But I would rather just follow horse race season around
Yeah.
and be like,
I agree
hey,
with that.
I'm going to Saratoga, I'm going to Keeneland, I'm going to Santa Anita, and bet horses every day rather than golf.
I mean, there's just no better way to spend a day than at the horse track. It goes by like in a
100%.
blink.
That's what I would build myself, an OTB.
Oh, that would be sick. Then you just get characters.
Maybe when I'm redoing my contract, like the extension, for Penn, part of it's they just build me an OTB.
Because you could easily do just a weekly podcast with just the creatures at an OTB.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Just have them just interview one of them every day or every week.
Yep.
It would
That
just
could be how you build your crew, too.
Although, if you build a new OTB, it would take a while to build up the creatures.
Yeah.
Because you know that, like, OTB guys have their spot, and they don't change.
Yep. No,
I don't know how you get that.
Well, we get advertising, and then just have a section that is like very like A plus. So if you want to just go and like not be bothered, you can go chill. I actually maybe do this.
Yeah, no, this sounds like an awesome idea.
Dave Portnoy's OTB. I like that.
Dave Portnoy's OTB and Pizzeria.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
People are watching the birth of billion-dollar ideas.
Yeah,
you all have blank faces. Is that a? Oh, I thought that was a gold card. I was like, all right, come take a seat. I thought that was a Barstool gold card.
No,
And
he wants to do shots.
Oh.
No, you got the puke guy. You got another puke guy right there.
All you want.
Do
This
shots.
guy's got his hand on his face.
What time do we want to do questions? What time are we going to let people ask questions?
You're letting people ask questions?
Yeah, it's good. Some are stupid, but it provokes
Why don't we
the
go?
brain.
Yeah, why don't we go for 5 more? We could go 5 more. We can take a break whenever we want. Maybe take a break and reset.
Well, no, let's do.
Where's Jules and our Wallow and Gillie?
Did Wallow and Gillie just bounce on us?
What is that? They're on their way.
There's a lot
How
of traffic.
far away?
Okay. So if anybody wants to ask a
He
question,
said 455, 55.
go over into this
5:55?
corner underneath the fan.
But we should.
Do questions now because they're coming.
Right, but if they come, we should take our break before they get here.
Facts.
Yeah. So let's do 7 minutes of questions, take a 5-minute break, then they'll get here.
So there'll be a microphone over there if you want to ask this question. If not, no offense taken. So far, we good. All right, this guy wants a question.
Yeah, get the skull guy. Stanko, behind you.
No, he just wanted to do a skull. He didn't have a question. Do you have a question? No. He's just doing a skull.
I think they're just doing these things.
It's over.
Why don't we
The
just-
mic has a wire.
We could also just take a break and then.
Oh, you've got a question.
Dave?
Yes.
Right here.
Yes.
There's no line out yet for Michigan versus Indiana. I feel like Michigan's going to go in there with Dickinson and beat Indiana. Thoughts on that?
They're playing what, tomorrow?
Oh.
So I'll tell you what that
Stay
line
go.
is. That line is going to be Indiana -6, I think is the line. Yeah. Yes.
Wait.
Don't you think that's fair?
Yeah. Wait, where's the game?
At Indiana, he said. In Indiana. Michigan at Indiana.
I would say line it. Yeah. That makes sense.
I think it's Michigan,
Okay.
Indiana, and I love Michigan, and I've been fading myself, so I won't touch it, but I bet Indiana covers. Michigan has been playing pretty decent, and I think they can make the tournament.
Stanko's in
Great
hell
question.
right now.
That was a great question.
I don't know if you
Why
saw
don't
the
we
guy. He's
take a
got
break?
cigars in his pocket. He's got gold chains.
Well,
If the Eagles fans are so overconfident, it doesn't matter because they're not playing. The Eagles are playing.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. In your face, Dave. Love it.
Damn.
EAGLES, Eagles. I want a question from Fuck You Go Birds.
Well, let me just answer that thought by saying I consider the fans an extension of the team.
Well, the Eagles.
I consider myself with 6 rings.
Then that's more of a point for the Eagles.
No, because he admitted the fans are overconfident.
No. But I'm saying like Eagles fans in terms of toughness and like get in your face, they're at the top of the list.
No, they're reading.
Yeah, but Chiefs fans are from the Midwest.
But
They're reading the
Eagles
headlines.
fans fucking destroyed Joey Bosa. He's hiding out. They tortured
They
him.
got to him a little bit.
I threw out the hypothetical. How many drunk Eagles fans do you think could take down Joey Bosa in a fight? I think 8.
I would say 10 off the top
4.
of my head.
4?
Well,
Okay.
it depends.
But you
Because
need a dog in there.
And Eagle
Yeah.
fans aren't fighting fair. They're like going to bring bottles.
Yeah, that was why. Yeah, okay. 4. I like 4. 4 is a good number.
10?
I says 10.
I don't know. Yeah, but he is admitting the Eagle fans are overconfident.
If I had to bet, who's the MVP on Sunday and
I think it's almost impossible
Okay, yeah.
for Mahomes to win and not be the MVP because who's the other guy? Kelsey, but someone's going to throw Kelsey the ball.
Well, I think the Eagles can win and Hurts not win MVP.
Yes.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
think the running
Yes.
back, whichever running back gets the most carries could win MVP.
You know who?
I also wouldn't be.
Chris Jones could also win MVP.
You could also
No
get.
chance.
Yes,
There's
no,
a chance.
yes.
He's the
Or
best
Frank
defensive
Clark.
lineman. He's the best defensive lineman.
It doesn't matter.
I don't hate.
Last 10 years, quarterbacks have won it 6 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
60%. That
But-
means 40% of the time they don't win it.
Yeah, but Mahomes.
But what are the other 4
they
wide
want,
receivers?
They want to give it to Mahomes.
Von Miller
Seems
won.
linebacker, 2
Von
linebackers.
Miller won. Yeah.
Bobby Wagner too.
I don't hate maybe an A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith is a long shot, just because there's a world where Jalen Hurts maybe gives one away, but those guys have like just a monster game.
So A.J. Brown's been terrible in the playoffs. They haven't connected yet. It's happening at some point. So I'm worried it's going to happen this week.
Okay.
You know what? Bet people, I've had 3 different people tell me the line is wrong in our sports book and to hammer it, and I assume it's the same in everyone, is what's his first name? Gainwell carries.
Kenneth Gainwell.
No,
Everyone's
okay,
like,
no,
Yazoo City, Mississippi.
No,
what? 4.5.
Right.
I think
Kenny Gainwell is like the guy that everyone's just focusing on because
that was as dismissive as you've been in a long time.
Okay, but here's
that was kind of a dick.
No. Here's what I was going to say. He's like the hot. What does that say?
Mahomes is the new Brady. That's arrogant.
No.
That's disrespectful.
Okay.
Makes me hate the Chiefs.
Kenny Gainwell's very good.
Yeah.
But his numbers are inflated in the playoffs because they've been blowouts.
Yeah.
So he got a lot of runs in the Giants game. And remember at the end of the game when the game was completely over, and he did the same in the Niners game. He's good, but he is like I guess Boston Scott, him, and like share carries. Like I think it's gonna be a lot of Miles Sanders.
Well, the Eagles have 4 guys that have to get carries, including the quarterback.
Yes.
So if it's not a blowout, I can see where he doesn't get the carries.
I got to be on. I
almost want to take the under on Kenny Gainwell because people are saying that, and because he had 2 games where he went over.
I'm for the first time in a long time excited about Super Bowl the Patriots aren't in. And I mean that in a way. Usually I expect them to be there. I'm disappointed they're playoffs. Since they weren't in the mix at all, I'm very excited for the game. Very excited.
We will be here. People who are looking for a place to watch.
Yeah, I think the tables are sold out if you need a spot to watch the game. But anybody GA is just first come first serve, I believe.
And
we'll all be here doing a live stream.
And have we announced this?
What?
That there will be a halftime show here?
Yeah, forget about Rihanna. We have the biggest halftime show in all of entertainment. Should we announce it?
Yeah.
I think we've announced it already, but do it again.
Benjamin Mintz
in the building.
We'll be doing a live,
the fucking building.
His second annual live halftime show. The first one was really
impromptu.
It was
surprised us all, if we're being honest.
Last year was California Love. It was a rap performance.
Yeah, because it was in L.A. He turned to me and just said, I have a halftime show, and I looked at Dave, and I was like, Mincy just told me he has a halftime show. I was like, well, we got to hear it.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
Does anybody know what he's doing?
What do you think? Maybe a little Eagles standing on the corner?
I don't know. Well, Rihanna's the halftime. Last year he kind of did the rap thing because the rap guys were the performers.
But it was L.A. themed.
Yeah.
Because it was in L.A. So is there a Arizona theme?
I don't know.
Does Arizona have any...
I'm trying to think.
Definable characteristics.
The guy from that movie, Star is Born, was from Arizona. That's all I can think of.
But the movie guy.
Yeah, he was a fictional character.
They're gonna do like
Shallow.
The Shallows.
He's gonna do Shallow.
My God!
By the way, did Shallow, that would be awesome.
If Mincy did Shallow with like
Megan making money.
Yeah. Oh my God.
By the way, everybody knows. Well, not everybody, but if you're familiar with me, I'm a big Lady Gaga fan. Like I'm a monster. Great talent. She was trending today because during one of her live shows, it's controversial, a fan came up and they had her puke on purpose. I think on her.
Yeah.
And some people are saying it's gross, and others are saying it's
gross.
art. I say art.
Wait,
Why
what?
is that? How is that art?
She's Lady Gaga.
I do.
I saw the clip. I saw the girl putting her finger down.
Yeah, she was on stage.
I turned it off right there. I don't like to see people vomit. I know you love it.
I love it. It's so funny.
Lady Gaga.
It's so funny.
Always the entertainer.
Anyone, broken bones and puke will get me to laugh every time.
And people getting run over by a golf cart.
Yeah, which we were talking about that the other day.
That bet we had.
The bounty is still out, right?
It may get too deep. Riggs was very mad.
He was
about
very upset.
Wait, I'll put a bounty on Riggs?
I said anyone who could drive Riggs over with a golf cart, I'd give like $1,000. That's not on the table anymore. That got a little too dangerous.
That fad was just one of those things.
I forget what happens because you had a cart?
No, because people were doing it. They were making videos online of running over each other's friends on the golf course, and it was one of those things where it's like, don't do that, but if you show me it, I'm going to laugh. And I can't not laugh.
Well, we went one step further and said if you run Riggs over, we'll pay you.
Yeah, and he said he was gonna buy a gun and shoot to kill. it escalated quickly.
Yeah.
I think we got a question right there.
All right, question.
All right. So I know you're against the Eagles, but the NFL honors were last night. The last 9 MVPs lost the Super Bowl.
Facts.
What do you think about that?
Facts. And the last 7, a quarterback who's led the league in passing has never won the Super Bowl.
I'll answer it this way. If I was at the casino and black had come up 9 straight times,
Let's take a break,
I'm
'cause this
putting
makes
all
sense.
my money on red.
Fuck, he's got
If I
me.
flip a coin, it lands on tails 9 straight. I'm unloading my bank account on heads.
God,
that's just straight stats. There's no math. That's just luck, and that can't go on forever.
Yeah, but Dan, your stat's crazy. No quarterback who ever led the league in passing has ever won a Super Bowl. That's crazy.
I will say
7 times.
I don't have the wherewithal because I like to say if I had an ounce of like, what do you call it when you don't eat but you want to eat?
Restraint.
Okay.
Willpower.
Willpower. I would wait to watch the first series because I think you'll know.
Why don't you always? You always say
I
this
just
and never
answered
do
your
it.
question. I don't have an ounce of willpower.
You say that every time a big bet comes up. I should
Well, it's
wait.
smart.
It is smart, but you can't do it.
Exactly.
You
said
can do
I
it.
can't
You can do it. You
I
can
said
do
I
it. You
can't
can
do
do
it this time.
You can do it this
Wait
time.
to put, but
Do
then
it this time.
But
No,
then
because hear me out.
here's where you're wrong. Say the Chiefs come out hot in the
You'll be
line
mad at
moves.
yourself. You're mad at yourself.
And then
But
you middle yourself. It's like you get them at -4, and they.
Well, half bet. Do
Yeah,
both.
why don't you do a
both.
small enough bet pregame that if the Chiefs come out and look great, you're like, all right, great, I was
Maybe.
right. And if the Eagles come out and look great, or you see it and you're like, all right, I'm doubling on the
There's
Eagles.
so much time between now and kickoff. It might as well be in like 6 months.
It's
Lots
crazy.
of things are going to change over the course of the
Wait
next
a
48
minute.
hours.
Wallow and Gillie are just standing over there.
Oh, what the fuck?
Do you want to take? You want to bring them on now, or do you, we can take the break whenever we want?
All right, bring them up.
Bring them on.
Bring up
we'll
Wallow
take a
and
break
Gillie.
at 6:15 or
Yeah,
something.
bring up Wallow and Gillie.
Here they come.
All right, come on up, Wallow and Gillie.
Look at them.
He's putting on a show here. Look at this fraud. Here's fraud Wallow, well-known Rams fan. Yeah.
L-E-S, Eagles!
Those sweatshirts are fire. Oh, Mitchell and Ness, nice.
You playing? I still ain't get my fucking watches, dude.
You didn't get them? I
You
sent
never got
them.
the watches. You got see?
Of course I sent them.
watches, Dave.
All right, I got to get you the wall. Of course I sent them. I sent them that day. You know who didn't send them? Mike Welker.
Oh, well.
I'll get on that. Of course I want you watching. You guys are watching, wearing these crap Rolexes around, wearing Rolex hats. You guys got to be brick watch. All right, we're going to get your brick watch. These are brick watchmen.
You told me you was going to send it. You fucking sent it.
Of course I'm going to send it.
He goes to Miami. He fucking treats us like shit.
Oh, yeah, right. Of course I'm going to send it. You're wearing a Rolex. He was wearing my competitor hat.
No,
he's wearing a Rolex. Like, oh, Rolex. Dude, we got to get you a brick
You ain't send me shit.
I'm going to send it. I was sent.
That was a month or something ago.
I thought you got them.
Come on, Press. Come on,
I thought you got them.
Get on top of your shit.
Gillie, can
By
I
the way,
ask you a question?
how do you let him wear Eagles gear?
Well, this is what I was going to ask. Have you looked in his luggage yet?
Yes, and I know he has a Kansas City
He's got a
jersey.
Tony Gonzalez
Just in
jersey.
case.
No, I
Somewhere in
don't.
there. This is my team.
I know you do.
This is my team. I want you to win that money. That's
Thank
what I
you.
want you.
I appreciate
I'm gonna pray tonight that you win that money.
Thank you.
So for those who don't know, Wallow is a Philly guy, but he roots for whoever wins. He
likes winners. He's won.
If the Chiefs win, he's going to be in red at the end of the game.
He's won 56 straight Super Bowls.
Back in the day, Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare, that was one of my favorite players. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that was one of my favorite players. But the Eagles is my squad.
You're a big Dante Hall guy.
The Eagles my squad. Right
Yeah,
now.
okay.
Yes.
You know what I got today? I saw a lot of street cred. Did Alvin Kamara ask for me?
What?
Yes, he did.
I did not see that
Yes,
coming.
he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
That was surprising.
He's like, where Big Dave? Big Dave.
Yeah,
at, man?
I saw
You're a legend
that.
out here, Dave. You killing shit.
Where were you guys? What are you up to? Well, first of all, you want to talk about the disrespect. We had you guys pencil in at 5 o'clock.
We were on black people time. That's all. You got to give us a pass.
I was wondering where that was
That's a
going.
fair response.
Yeah, that's better. That is better than 90% of the excuses I get around here.
I got to be straight with you, Dave. We were on black people time. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. That's my team. What do they got? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Now
Not this weekend, baby. Let's go.
Are you going to the game?
Yes, I'm going to the game.
Going to the game, he's on sidelines.
I'm going to be on the field.
Yeah, right.
I know you're getting engaged. You're going to be there.
And I will be crying.
We're going to be here. We're working.
I will be crying. And so will Patrick Mahomes.
So Jason Kelsey doesn't have a restraining order against you?
No.
Did you see that clip?
No.
He was after
He
the
looked at
game.
him like, I don't know this guy.
He was on the field. He's dapping up all the players. He goes up to Jason Kelsey. Jason Kelsey looks scared.
Yeah.
He's like, who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah.
Do we have the clip, TJ? Can I see it?
And he's the biggest fan in the world.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. I dropped this on Dave on Tuesday, I think. Roger Goodell's nephew was on Jackson State.
I didn't know
You guys didn't know that?
No.
You guys were. You guys were.
Who was he?
You guys were part of the
Last
staff.
name is fucking Goodell.
We never seen him. He must. I didn't see him play.
The second.
Did he ever get in the game?
I think so.
The second I found out, I texted Dion. I go. I texted. I go. This kid's on your team. He goes. Yeah, he's a great kid. I goes. He's got horrible genes.
Damn.
He does.
Are you guys going to be in Colorado
There he is.
all the
There's
time?
the shirt.
Yes, we will.
Yes, I was just in Colorado
Yes.
yesterday. We'll be there. That's my team.
You were in Colorado yesterday?
Yes.
You guys are all. I mean, you're announcing the recruits. You're doing the whole thing. How? All right. Scale of 1 to 10. How confident are you?
We will win 38-20.
38 to 20.
Easy. See, let me tell you why.
Break it down, Gil.
Let me tell you why.
Break my team down.
Every time you talk to a Kansas
Wallo doesn't know
City
the team.
Chiefs fan,
No, that's my team. I told you.
you know who they say? We got Patrick Mahomes. We got Patrick Mahomes. That's
pretty good.
one person.
That's pretty good.
We have 5 defensive linemen that had 10 sacks or more. We got the best cornerbacks in the league.
I told him this.
We got the best offensive line in the league. We got the best wide receiver duo in the league.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: when you beat the Patriots,
yes,
how confident were you before that game?
I was not that confident.
I told you.
He was.
He is saying exactly what I'm saying.
I'm not going to
to
lie.
a T.
I didn't think Nick Foles had a fucking shot.
I told you before you got here. My entire argument is this is the first. And listen. I have been in so many Super Bowls. I can't even remember them all. We've been in 11 of them. It's so many. So I have so much experience. This is the first time Eagle fans are confident
because we know we're a total team.
I love it.
Does it make you a little nervous that I
love
met the offensive lineman from the entire offensive line of the Chiefs on Wednesday night, and I was a little drunk, and I started barking at him?
No.
Okay. All right. I think I might have fucked that
You
up.
guys are disrespecting the Chiefs.
Yeah, I might have fucked that up on
Because
behalf of you.
we're the best team in the league.
I'm telling you, this is what the Eagle
Where my Eagle peoples at? Let's give it to them. Fly, Eagles, fly.
That's my song.
On the road to victory.
I know it. You didn't sing it.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3.
See, you think I don't know?
Hit them low, hit them high.
I know this.
And watch them Eagles.
I know this. This is my team.
Fly, Eagles, fly. On the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles.
I'll tell you this. Also, as somebody who's been in so many Super Bowls, it's exhausting. Like, the amount of emotion he's put when your team is in it, you are at war, basically right up till kickoff.
Yeah.
Right.
You're walking down the street to get coffee.
If you just see somebody in red look at you the wrong way, you're like, let's go. It is.
Yes.
And the game itself, because they split the crowd, it'll be 50% Kansas City, 50% Philly. You're just screaming every single play. After the Malcolm Butler game, I wanted to pass out. I was so out of energy. That was Super Bowl. Was that the 5th Super Bowl we won? Yeah, the 5th one we won.
5th one we won. I like how you threw that.
Well,
The 5th one we won.
It was.
I like that.
You lose track with it. So what have you guys been up to? Who are your big guests?
Well, when they played us in the one they won, they did cheat us.
The game that McNabb puked on himself?
They were watching our practices.
Oh, get out of
Y'all
here.
cheated. Y'all cheated us.
Y'all cheated us,
But the
Dave.
Patriots is my team at that time.
I know that. I know that.
Don't worry about that.
So who have you guys had this week? I assume you got a laundry list of A-list guests?
We got a lot of them lined up. There's
Yeah.
a lot of them. We just.
When'd you get here?
This morning.
Are you guys partying?
No, we don't party. We
We don't
work.
party. We work, Dave.
I think you guys party.
I don't. You never seen me party.
Yeah, what? You can go out.
I only party at the Barstool Bar on Sampson Street in Philadelphia. That's the only place I
That's
party.
the only place that you can ever see
So
you
where?
partying.
So I'm not going to see you at any of these events over the weekend.
Might be at Drake's party tonight.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, all right. That's a party. So that's a party.
Can I go?
It's a party.
That's a party.
That's also.
I may see you guys there.
That's also
I think you might not have-
networking.
I think you might
Yeah,
not
no,
have
I
heard
know.
event.
I don't think you heard I asked, can I go?
Yeah, you can go. Of course.
With you?
Big cat.
All right, you give me a plus
You
one?
go anywhere, Big Cat. You
plus
that
one?
guy. I don't know why you act like
I've told this story probably 100 million times. I know I've told it in front of you. You two got me the most street credit, and I have a lot of connections in Miami.
You with Dave. You with David Grutman.
But yeah, I know. But we
That's
went.
all you need.
We went to a club one night, and this is during COVID, so everything was closing and rotating spots. So it was so busy. I got there late, and we tried to go upstairs. There's a room, and they're like, nope, can't get through. All black guys in a room, no white guys. They're like, nope. Somebody else, he can come through. It's Meek Mill.
Yes.
Let us through.
Big
He's
Dave.
like,
Big
yep.
Dave.
He's like, you guys are with Wallow and Gillie.
Absolutely.
It was my girlfriend from this. She was amazed. I was amazed. Like everyone's like, what the fuck? He's getting through here.
Yes.
It looked like somewhere I wouldn't have gotten through, and I got through thanks to you guys.
No, you major in Philly. Philly is your.
I got no
that's like your
connections.
second
I got when I come to Arizona and like some kid will hit me up from Tempe and be like, "Hey, if you want to roll through, I got some natty ices and some pot. If
You're a
you
legend.
wanna. But come, I got you. I got the whole cable package. We can watch college basketball. Cool.
But one thing we can say about Cat is he's smarter than a lot of us in this room because he bet $8,000 on the Philadelphia
Yes, I
Eagles
believe before
to win
everyone
the Super
else.
Bowl.
Yes.
I believe
He was
before
smart.
everyone else.
What is
You
it?
knew something about my team.
8 to win.
I'll show you.
8 to win. How much again?
Let me see that.
88-15 to win 193-931.
$8 grand to win 200 grand.
And
is
you know what was the
pretty
best,
good.
Dave? When I put, because I have the sweatshirt with the ticket on it,
great
and everyone's like, "Why'd you put that exact amount?" It's like, tell me you haven't gambled before.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
all you
whatever-
had.
No,
Yeah.
it was to just leave an even number in my account. I had like probably 28,
Great
815
bet.
in my account.
I feel like those bets come around like once in a lifetime that you hit that early on that big of odds.
This is a legacy bet.
Yeah.
If I hit this, it will be the first line in my obituary. Remember when he hit 22 to 1? That will be it. Like, that will be what I'll be. When people say, hey, you suck at game, it'll be like 22 to 1.
He's a legend.
Right in your face.
I just don't have a good feeling for. I think Kansas City's going to win.
Why?
Because honestly, I explained it. Philly fans are so confident, and I just no. I think that matters. Like I've gone into Super Bowls, and when I'm like, oh, we're definitely going to win. That's when we struggle. When I'm like, oh, I don't know. That's when we play good. I think the Chiefs are a little bit disrespected. I think Mahomes, even with the Cincinnati stuff, like Burrowhead and all that, he somehow gets out of that game. They're a more complete team. Their defense is pretty good. I feel like losing in a Super Bowl to Tampa Bay is sort of a wake-up. They've been around. I just feel like this is their... People have been saying dynasty.
I got him, Dave.
Get him.
Who would you take? Would you take Kansas City's wide receivers or the first shutdown quarterback in the league and the number 2 shutdown cornerback in the league on the same team? Now, I didn't say this. The NFL said this. I didn't say this. The NFL stats said this.
Oh, stats.
You're taking Juju Smith-Schuster and Valdez-Scantling
I didn't know you had a pro
over
football focus.
Bradbury and Darius Slay. Wait.
Big
Did you
games,
know?
Flex Slay.
Did you know even our
you
slot
be careful, there's chicken fingers
cornerback-
right here.
It don't matter.
Our slot cornerback is top 5 in the NFL. Wait, did you know our safety led the whole NFL in interceptions?
He don't have a
and he didn't even play the last 8 games.
Let me tell you this, though.
Look at the mug he's got on.
Wait, did you know that Jalen Hurts had 5 interceptions for the whole season and Patrick Mahomes threw 5 interceptions in 2 games?
Ooh, who's the second best quarterback in the NFC? Who's the second best quarterback in the NFC?
I can tell you who's not the second best quarterback in the NFC. Dak Prescott.
But that's my point. That's my point. Liz, I just don't think the Eagles are tested. The Giants are garbage. The San Francisco didn't have a quarterback. I could be wrong. I think when game
They had a
pressure
quarterback.
hits,
They took their quarterback.
it hit the 10. I think when game pressure hits,
Dave, would you admit that the Philadelphia Eagles has the best offensive line in the entire NFL.
Facts.
Wait,
Get him.
wait.
Get him, Gillie.
Do
Get
you
him.
know
Get
that
him.
Lane
Get him.
Johnson hasn't given up a sack in 4 years?
All right, I'm going to knock on wood on that one.
I hate Lane Johnson.
Why? Oh, I know why.
Oh, he was shit talking the Patriots after they beat us. I said it to his face. Why?
Because you probably deflated the football.
No,
Dave.
get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No chance. But all this shit that you're saying would mean that the Eagles should be a double-digit favorite.
Dave.
What's the score going to be, Gil?
Dave.
What's the score going to be?
I took 2 bets.
Dave.
I took 5,000 on the Eagles minus 1.5, and then I bet 4,000 on the Eagles.
Adjusted line?
Minus 8.
All right.
No, they're going to win 38-20. You know why?
Wait, why don't you do 17.5?
Listen, this is a fixed game. Andy Reid owes us one.
Why? What are you talking about?
He's the winningest coach in Eagles history.
Why does
And he didn't win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, because
So he owes us
Well,
one.
that was because your quarterback was
He
puking.
got all his
literally puked on himself.
experiences, took all his bumps and bruises with us, and then one gave you guys a chip. He owes us one now. The game is fixed. 38-20.
You heard that.
I saw McNabb at the gym 2 days ago.
Did he puke on you?
No, he was. Respect to Don McNabb. He was sitting on one of those sitting bikes and going so slow he was having a full conversation with the guy next to him. And I was just like, respect. He's here. He was like this. He was just like,
should we bring up Jules?
yeah. I mean, we can go right through the. We don't have. We can take a break.
Do we
whenever
have
want.
another headset?
Yeah, we do.
All right, let's bring him up.
All right, Jules
no
here.
point in him waiting. Now, this is a guy
Spider,
who
can you grab me another
This is
high
a
noon?
guy who knows game pressure. This is a guy who knows game pressure.
There you go.
A Patriot legend. He's got 1 million Super Bowl rings.
He's a legend.
1 million.
Yes. You want to sit?
How you
Here,
doing?
you sit where I'm sitting. I'm going to go sit on that
Look
corner.
good.
I'm going to slide
No,
down.
no. You slide back.
Yeah, I said you look good.
Yes, he do. See,
Hey, buddy.
that was my guy when I was my team.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
He was on the team when he won. That was my guy.
yeah, that was your guy. Oh,
And I already know what he did. I saw you. You're on the Eagles too.
Yes.
Tell him why.
Yes.
Tell him why you took the Eagles.
Tell him why.
You just look at the matchup and the players.
I like how you just immediately go to Belichick voice when you say that.
Well, we're talking football. We're talking football. Like, it's hard to bet against Patrick Mahomes. Yes, very hard. But the offensive line for the Eagles, 75 plus sacks, set a record. They got a Pro Bowler and a fucking All-Pro in the secondary. The matchups for the secondary, who does Kansas City have to throw to other than Kelsey? They're gonna try to take Kelsey out. I know it's very hard. This is Super Bowl though.
Yeah, but the way guys are talking like you, like Gillie, it's a 1 point spread. Listen, I've lived through it all. You weren't on the 18-1 Patriots team.
No.
So you could those matchups. People are saying it's like they can't match up. They can't do this. They can't do that.
I have been getting more and more scared though as the week goes on, and when people are jumping on the hype train
of the Eagles.
I don't like hearing like what you said with all the football players saying, "Well, all the rosters better." I don't like hearing that. Okay, I got 50,000 on the fucking Eagles.
And the spread is 1.
1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
1.5, right?
But people are talking like it's a double digit.
It's going to be a good fucking game. It's going to be a great game.
What cologne are you wearing? You smell awesome.
I don't know. I forgot.
You're also like GQ'd out.
Yeah,
I got an event after. I got to go do some shit.
Look at that. That's a problem.
Jesus Christ,
Whatever
you're wearing
this
that
is.
crap watch too?
Come on.
What is it?
You need a
gotta
brick.
become a brick
You gotta
watch
be a
man.
brick guy.
You don't even got a brick on. How you that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
You got a
You
brick
actually
on.
have a
What is
brick
that?
watch.
Yeah, but this is an Apple Watch, so I can track how many calories I
No,
burn,
that's
so I'm
bullshit.
not fat.
That's bullshit.
But your phone does that too.
I also haven't gotten it resized yet. I need to do that. It's sitting in my drawer.
guys got
How am I
You got a
supposed to
brick
sell
watch?
brick watches after everyone's wearing that shit Rolex?
You know what?
everywhere?
I actually will tell you I fucked up because I went to the mall with my kids on Saturday. I was like, I got to remember to bring my brick watch to get it resized, and then I forgot.
You know, this is my first watch that I bought after 14 Super Bowl. Tom got the same one. It was like our gift.
See?
Wait, did he get it first?
Should I take it off?
Did he get it
No,
first?
I'm going to get you a brick watch.
You
Yeah,
give me
you
a
need
brick watch.
watch.
I'll take a watch. But I can't. This has got sentimental value.
Brady promotes a different company now.
I know. IW, whatever he's on now.
Did he get it first?
No, we got it at the same time.
Oh, that's cute.
and then we took a shower.
Like 2 turtle doves.
All right. This question has been asked to you before. I probably have asked it. And these people may not care, but I need to know because of my Patriot allegiance. Now and I definitely haven't asked this to you recently. You're the GM. No, you're Kraft. You're Bob Kraft. They're both starting. All right? You have a young Belichick and a young Brady. You can take one. You can't take two.
This is hard, man. It's like
I was not designed to be
asking,
easy.
when your parents get divorced, who are you going to go with?
Well,
Mom
you
or
got to
dad?
go live with. You got to go live with one of them, or else you're in the street.
On, Dave.
It's a great question.
Oh,
that is a great
put
question.
The screws to you.
That's a great question. That's a very hard question. I don't know who I'd go with.
So you're just in the street?
Gotta make it easy for him.
I'm in the streets.
You?
I gotta make it easy
You're
for
going
him.
to say Brady.
Who do you got?
He's going with Tom, man.
Tony.
You know he's going
No,
with
he
Tom.
loves Belichick. He loves Belichick.
All right.
But guess
I
what?
love them both.
Guess who
honestly,
can't
I'll
throw
say
the
the
ball?
way in.
I was firmly Belichick.
But guess
The
who
last couple of years have been rough.
But Belichick can't throw him the ball.
I still think no matter what.
Can't bite the hand that feeds
no
you.
matter what, it's in every pro sports, it's the
But he
it's the
gave him
players.
opportunity.
Right.
The coaches are obviously very important, but the players make the plays.
But the coach in football,
I
the
know.
coach gets
I
the
know.
players a lot of times.
I know.
Oh,
but
so-
what coach has ever won with bad players?
But if the coach is getting the players,
Yeah. Huh. Chicken and egg.
So we agree that Nick Sirianni should have been coach of the year.
No, Dayball.
He's
Full
corny.
Dayball.
He's corny as fuck.
I don't care about him being
All right,
corny.
okay.
I care about winning.
Very corny. We actually asked
He
Lane.
win a Super Bowl. I love his corny ass on Sunday.
We asked Lane.
I'm going with
Johnson
cornball right now, though.
Yeah.
I hope that corny goes.
Yes.
We asked Lane Johnson that. He was on
I hate
PNC
Lane Johnson.
today, and we're like, what does he do?
You remember the shit he talked.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
Right after that, there was all the.
What was his exact quote? You guys
said
don't have fun or
there's-
something?
No, he said, I'd rather win one Super Bowl and have fun than 10 Super Bowls.
Yeah,
and
which
play
is
for
a
the
lie.
Patriots.
That is a fucking
Crazy.
lie.
He lying.
But right after that happened, there was all the drama. What was going on? All people were getting mad. Patriots aren't fun.
Shout out, pardon my take, for making that drama happen, which I put the words in his mouth. You know that? I led him to it, and he's like, yeah.
I fucking when I saw him in the office, I stormed up to him like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
So there's a whiteboard right when you enter the facility. And so I put right on the fucking whiteboard, winning is fun. Because there was people were talking about it. You got young players, it's not fun. And that fucking quote stayed on there. We ended up winning that fucking Super Bowl. So, I'm sure everyone had fun after they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
100%.
winning is fun.
Winning is fun.
So, but I asked him about Nick Sirianni being a cornball, and
What'd
I
he
was
say?
like, because I think he played 8 Mile before the Giants game or something, and he just was the most honest. He's like, honestly, dude, I'm just zoned out when he's talking, like when he's doing the motivational stuff. He's like,
that's concerning for me.
No.
That's concerning. That's concerning. I don't want to hear that as a fucking guy that just put $50,000 on the fucking Philadelphia Eagles.
He's like, I've been playing football all my life. I've heard every motivational saying ever. Either you're motivated or you're not. He's a vet. He's like, I'm going to go out there and do my job.
It's true. That's
Someone
true.
telling
That's
me,
also true.
like,
That's a
get
valid point.
comfortable being uncomfortable. He's like, that's not going to make me play harder.
Yeah.
That's a good point. He's a hype video guy. He has to make the hype videos for himself.
Love a good hype video.
I love it.
Love music, hype video. Love it.
And the best part is you would make them, and everyone would be like, oh, this is sick. And I'm sitting in the back of my head, I'm like, he's making this for himself. He's not making it for the
self-motivation.
people. Yes, it's all
100%. I need to get fucking fired up. You got to do it. You got to pull from what you got to pull from.
Yeah.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Yes, no.
I'm excited for him to work with Billy O.
Same.
I'm very excited. I was disappointed with how he handled last year, and I know the situation he was in with having Matty Patricia call him fucking plays or whoever, Joe Judge. I know that's not a great situation, but when you're the quarterback of a national football team who just followed up the greatest quarterback of all time, pretty much, he's the next regime, somewhat would say. You can't act like he was acting after these plays. You can't be calling plays out because it's not about what the stud players see and it's Mac just being competitive. It's more of the 53rd guy on the fucking roster who sees the quarterback call out a coach or has bad body language, and then all of a sudden you start thinking that's okay. That needs to be nipped in the butt right away. I didn't like that one bit. He got better as the season went on. He actually texted me because I ripped him.
I was just going to ask him, are you like, do you have a relationship with him?
We do. He got mad at me because I called him out on it. I was like, you can't fucking have pissy face. You know what I mean?
Is that hard for you going into the analyst role because you still have a lot of connections in the league?
100%. That's like a very tough scenario to be in. Is when you have to talk. You have to talk. The ball, and from what I was saying, and then the people say, well, Brady had 3 Super Bowls when the first time he showed up a coach, and that was in Washington.
Schlur said that yesterday.
You know what I mean?
He said Schlur said people are always talking about Brady showing up. He already had 3 pelts on the wall.
Yeah, but I just didn't like that. I'm really excited for him and Billy O to work together, and I think it's going to be really good for the team in general because I think Bill had he had his hand in on offense a little more, which made the team a little sloppy in the details that we've been so good on for the last 20 years. Just like situational football, special teams. We fucking had like 4 block kicks, a touchdown. Like, there was just sloppy stuff, and that's probably because Bill had to be more involved with the offense. So once you have Billy O in there, then you say, hey, offense is good. You have a former head coach. He's going to have someone to pick ideas with because Billy O, regardless of what people want to say, Houston hasn't been relevant since he left. He brought that team to the playoffs 4 straight years. I bet you those people are dying for a coach like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a good coach. Now, the GM thing, I don't know when they gave him that responsibility, how it went, but, I'm excited for Mac and Billy O.
Me too.
Wait, can I just ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
I just want to know, are you guys serious
Talking
right
about
now?
the Patriots.
Are they serious right now? The fucking run that these guys went on for 20 years.
Look at this guy sitting in the front.
You deserve to lose for the next 30 years. Like, now you're being greedy now. Like, come on. Like, you guys had the most historical run in football history.
In sports
and you're
history.
sitting here talking about how you're going to get
sports history.
Listen,
history.
Gillie,
Okay.
I
See how he's correcting me? I like that.
Gillie, I have said, if the Patriots never win another Super Bowl, I wouldn't trade my fandom for anything. But you still root.
That's why we shouldn't be talking about them. We should be talking about
We
them.
should be talking about the Eagles right now because this is their moment right now.
Well, this guy's a Pats fan.
Yes.
He's got the Pats right on the
He
front.
was just nodding along as you were talking, Jules.
He gets it.
I got a question, Jules. So
It's hard to be at the top for a long time. People don't understand.
It is the great in this sport,
especially with the parity of this league, the salary cap. Having unselfish, it's going to be interesting once Jalen Hurts gets that contract. They're going to lose 2 guys on defense that are superstars. They're going to end up losing 3 weapons on offense, and he's going to, you know what I mean? To see Tom do that over the long time.
By the way, you're talking to him. You might as well be talking to Wall. He doesn't know nothing. It's all.
But the best part about that,
but he's talking to the wrong.
You just hope he learns and adjusts his game.
The best part about that, Dave, is every guy sitting on his couch done lost a woman or 2 before. You get over it and you move on. Once we win the Super Bowl, we don't care about what happens next year. We care about Sunday, and that's it. We don't think about next year losing 2 defensive players. When you guys kept losing players every year, right? After y'all would win, guess who would end up in the Super Bowl again?
There's no doubt. You're right about that. Yeah. You're also talking about the greatest run in the history of sports. As Julian said.
So, Jules, you know his podcast, Games with Names? I went on it, and we did the TBT final.
He actually, you blew us off. You were supposed to come on ours and
win.
We got a last-second cancellation. I think under my breath I said, fuck that guy.
Oh, no.
No.
But what you should do, you need to get Dave on Games with Names and have him talk about a Super Bowl that you were in like he was also in it.
I take credit.
That would be very funny.
I say I have 6 rings.
I mean, Mr. Kraft didn't, or what was the saying?
Brady, Belichick, Portnoy.
Yeah, have him come on for the Falcons Super Bowl and talk about, because he was on the team.
I mean, we're all one in New England.
Everybody was doing different
we're
things.
All one, baby.
He was making that ridiculous catch off 13 people. I was in jail at the bottom of the stadium.
Yeah.
That was a
shoot.
They locked you up, Dave?
Yeah, they put me in jail during the game.
You didn't see that?
Was that Rams Super Bowl?
Rams.
Yeah.
Rams. No, I saw
your biggest bet ever.
Rams, they came out and dragged me in handcuffs and put me in jail.
And you had the biggest bet of your life at that moment.
$260,000 on the Patriots to win, and I had no fucking clue what was going on.
Crazy in there.
I could hear the crowd. Then they take you in handcuffs. They had my phone.
Yeah.
They walked me a mile outside the stadium, and there's like a minute left when I went to log in. The first time I had any clue what the score was. Pats were up, I think, 10-3.
Look at
the
it.
first time that's me.
The dead legs is the
dragged
best.
out. They ripped my jeans.
Look at his legs.
Dave, you have the dead legs?
He went limp on him, which is what you got to do.
Listen, I knew they were coming.
Hey, hold on, Dave. They put your fans in your ass, Dave.
Yeah, I
They
know.
gave you one hell of a fucking wedgie, Dave.
Because I refused.
You got his legs.
Because I refused to go.
Dave is fucking crazy.
The legs.
I knew they were coming.
That's the wrong guy. That's not you.
Yeah. Listen, I knew they were coming, and I said, I'm going
Dave.
dead fish if they
Dave,
take me
where
out.
did you get that nasty fucking stash from?
I bought it at a convenience store. So they kicked, this guy was that's Frankie being like, I can be in the corner. I can be in the corner. Yeah, they tried to eject Frankie. They brought Frankie down to jail. And they're like, what are you in jail for? He's
You
like,
gotta really piss some people off at the top to get pulled out of the game.
I bought the ticket. I spent $5,000 on the ticket.
You gotta piss some fools off.
It's like when you think about it, looking back, it's actually insane that they did that.
Insane. And by the way,
This is the best thing for Barstool, though.
Oh, yeah, always. They just give
It's
us
amazing.
free content.
I don't know what was going on in the world at the time, but there was like tensions with like terrorism and shit like that. I remember the real police, the task force came running over as the NFL. And they're like, what did he do? What did he do? And they're like, he's a Patriot fan. And they're like, wait, no, what? They're like, yeah, he protested Goodell. And the police were like, you called us over for that? And then they threw me in jail.
I tell you right now, when you travel, when you're a team in the Super Bowl, it's fucking nuts with the security that you have. Helicopters with fucking guns on it. You have like you have to like go through security to get into the fucking hotel.
So
they got like dogs, bomb things everywhere.
This
It's
happened
gnarly.
to me this week. So I told Dave this. We went to interview Lane Johnson at the Eagles Hotel. Had to go through 2 checkpoints with bomb sniffing dogs. Get in there. Maybe 10 minutes into there.
Did you keister anything?
The Eagles PR guy, or not, it wasn't PR guy. It was someone on the Eagles came up to us and was like, "You guys showed up, and the NFL called me right away." I was like, "What are the Barstool guys
They still don't want the Barstool." When I went to jail,
crazy is that?
I had tickets to the post party that Kraft gave me.
I want to bridge this relationship.
They ripped my tickets
I want
up
to
in
bridge
jail.
this relationship
Do
between
that.
you and the National Football, because you guys
Good
are great
luck
for
with
the
it.
league.
Yeah,
You think you can bridge it?
We defend the shield.
You guys fucking defend the shield.
He lied under oath in Congress. He said he didn't know who we were.
Yeah.
Under oath. But when they dragged me, they ripped the post game, the party tickets up. So I went. They let me in because the Patriots won. You guys won. The NFL takes all the hotels, so the hotels are actually NFL property. So they started dragging me out again. We're at the Patriots party, so all Patriot fans circled. They're like, let him stay. They called the Crafts, and they're like, he stays. So I got to stay for the party. They tried to kick me out again.
That's literally this.
Yeah.
Mr. Kraft.
It keeps his double up. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, if you can fix that, and I don't know that we want it fixed.
No.
But if you can fix it, I mean.
No, we don't.
You know when I bid $250,000 to have. So during COVID, Goodell did an auction. He's like, whoever bids the most,
where you got to
watch a game
with him. And
I bid $250,000. I won the auction fair and square. They rejected me. They're like, we looked at your profile. You're a threat. It's like you've been arrested twice. It's like you've arrested me twice. Nobody else.
Wow, that actually is genius by them. Like, you have a rap sheet.
Yeah, right.
Because
They're
of
like,
you.
we did the research. It's like, you're the guy who arrested me. It's a great shirt. It's a great time to be alive.
So let me ask you, when did you get a bail or anything, or they just let you go after the game?
It was like fake jail. It was jail in the stadium.
Yeah,
They
for the
put you there.
drunk tank.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
Dave,
then-
you just fucked your street cred up.
No, but I was in real jail when we did Deflategate. That was real jail.
Oh, that was real jail.
Yeah, we've been in real. I've done a bid. Me and Wallow have done bids.
And Hank was the only
Took
one.
a shit in the fucking county. This guy.
Hank was the only one who's built for hard time. Didn't Hank like sleep like a baby?
Yeah, he slept well. We learned a lesson. They told us.
Vacation.
Yeah, he slept
If you
all
think
night.
you're gonna get arrested, wear a sweatshirt so
No
you can
work?
use it as a pillow.
Yeah. He slept all night. I
another pair
remember
of
we did the
drawers.
rundown
There's a pair of
after.
drawers.
You guys go to this waste management?
I think I'm gonna go tomorrow. Have you?
When we played here in 14, we walked the course with a couple of the guys. I never got to go to it, though. It's
Are you going this weekend?
I don't know yet.
Are you staying for the game?
I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to go watch it at home.
Nice.
Where's home for you right now?
L.A. right now. Got a little girl out there, 6-year-old. Got to be out there. Commute to New York once a week. It's
That
fucking
sucks.
hard.
Yeah, that's a brutal commute.
It's hard. It's only 24 weeks, though. Got that template in from how I used to play.
Oh, you got
travel schedule.
You
We're
got to be
good.
pumped
We're good.
that it's. It's done. Season's over. Would you have to do one
Off
more?
season.
You have
Off
to do
season.
one more?
Off season.
Did you have to do one more after the Super Bowl?
Yes, we got.
Okay,
I got to do one more. So
Got it.
Do you want to take a break, Dan? We haven't taken one. Take a 5-minute, or do you just want to go?
I don't care.
It's our last show, I guess. We can just go. Go right
For
to
the
break.
people.
Yeah, go right
We'll
to
just
the
end
break.
at 6:55.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, do we have another ad? Do I have to do another
Probably.
ad? Which
Where are you
one?
going to next?
Text me the ads. That's
Tonight?
Herb.
Yeah. That you're
Sure.
dressed like you're
I gotta
walking
go
a red
do
carpet.
some visa thing.
All right,
Are you
Herb.
partying tonight?
Probably not.
Probably.
Probably
That means he
Probably.
is, but doesn't.
Probably.
No.
Probably.
Probably not.
Yeah,
I'm a child of one. I have a child now, dude. I'm a father of one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna party.
I've seen Julian at a few events in my day.
You're gonna party.
I've seen porn at a few events in my day.
All right, Curve.
You ever seen him get thrown out at any events?
If you're interested in taking control of your finances, let me introduce you to Curve. Load eligible debit and credit cards into Curve's digital smart wallet,
Curve.
similar to Apple Pay, and condense your full wallet into a single Curve credit card. Using your Curve credit card then allows you to get additional cash back rewards on top of any rewards you're already earning on your other credit and debit cards. You're in charge of your crypto if you do convert. Curve's the only credit and card company that wants you to keep you in your driver's seat with your crypto and allow you to move the crypto to your own wallet. You want to earn rewards in cash? Cool. You want to earn rewards in crypto? Also cool.
Real cool.
Apply for the Curve credit card. There's no hard credit check, so it won't affect your credit score. Sign up through curve.com/Barstool and be entered into the 10K touchdown draw for a shot at winning 10K in Curve cash. Once you've made your first transaction, no matter what, you'll automatically get $20 in Curve cash just for playing. Terms and conditions apply.
You know what I'd do? I would take that $20, that credit, and I would put it on Goddard to win MVP. I think he's going to have a big game.
Dallas Goddard.
Whoa.
What's his odds?
I don't know, but I think he's going to have
That's
a good
going to
game.
be
Look it up
huge.
right now.
That's going to be monster odds.
What's the odds?
I think he's because I don't know, man. You put a guy in the box. What's a quarterback? What's his best friend? A large target in the middle of the field.
I think he's
tight
very
end.
good, too.
He's a fucking stud, and he
Yes,
was
he
banged up
is.
a little this year, and now
And
he's
he's-
getting healthy.
$20.
And he's fast.
Yeah, no, he's a very good player.
I mean,
Yes.
they got rid of Hurts for a reason now.
Yes.
'Cause that guy
Dallas
could outplay him.
Goddard is 50-1 to win the MVP.
Long.
So
I may have to
$20
just,
from your
do
Curve
something,
credit.
yeah.
What does that make? That's
20
I'm not
times.
a math
We're going to
guy.
mathematicians here. It's a lot of money.
I'm going to put it in. I'll
decent
look at-
money.
It's a lot of money.
It's 20 to win 1,000.
There you go.
Wow.
So if you get that Curve credit card,
Bam.
you go put it on your
Throw 200
Barstool
in.
app,
Throw 200
and then
in.
you fucking go, right?
For you? All right.
200?
200.
To win 10 grand?
I'm going to book it on our app for Wallow.
Dallas
There it
Goddard.
is. Yeah, Dallas Goddard. There it
He
is.
plays for the Eagles.
Yep. He's their tight
I
end.
know who he is.
Because in Philadelphia, the only Dallas we like is Goddard.
Yeah. Facts.
You really hate the Cowboys.
I do too, though.
Who wouldn't
Why?
like the Cowboys?
San Francisco Niner fan growing up.
Are you surprised Brady didn't entertain that?
A little bit.
Seemed like the perfect fit for him for 1 year.
Still not over, though.
No, but he did
File that, yeah, that file.
paperwork.
Junior Seau used to file that paperwork for like the last 6 years of his career. He would just go, retire, buddy, and just fucking put it on that paper and throw it away. Then he would come back in training camp.
Blake Bortles just retired and never filled out anything. Just retired.
Just chug deuce. That's kind of like me at the hotel. I never check out. I just fucking.
Yeah, yeah. Who checks out?
Some people check out.
Nobody
No
checks
one
out.
checks
Check
out.
out. Who checks out? You check
Nobody
That's like
checks
an
out.
old school thing when
My
you had
mother
to use
checks out.
car key, when you
Yeah,
use
my
keys.
mother checks out. Nobody under the age of 60 checks
I
out.
haven't checked out of a
You
hotel.
know, you mean you don't check your fucking the stipend? Of
Were you like walking out of a hotel being like, I'm a fucking badass?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
just
watch
all
out
the
for
time.
jewels. Sir, did you check out?
Nope. No checkouts here, boys. No checkouts here.
Damn, that is. I didn't know you were that hardcore.
You know.
Gillie, not to change subjects, how you feel about your Sixers? And by the
think-
way, we're in Phoenix. How do you feel about the Durant trade?
Oh, I love the Durant trade. I honestly think Phoenix is the favorite right now to win the championship.
Over the Celtics.
Yes, with Durant, Booker, Chris Paul.
Chris Paul's 100.
And DeAndre Ayton.
The Celtics are loaded. Celtics are so good.
And the
fucking Al
Celtics
Horford,
have
man.
games together.
Yes.
That goes a I mean,
are the
chemistry.
It does
They have
go
a good
long
chemistry.
way.
They
But
play
when
really
you-
good defense.
When you put Phoenix has games together. They're just adding Kevin Durant in the mix.
Would you think Durant's that much better than Tatum?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Like, if you told me I could have
think
one of
Tatum,
those.
I think Tatum is right here with Durant.
Yeah, and so Brown is better than their two.
But Chris Paul is...
He's 100.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah, but he makes it happen, man.
He's a good facilitator.
He's a great
I love
facilitator.
Brogdon. We get the big man Williams. Celtics.
It would be cool to see him get one now. He's been so...
Nah. It's funnier to be like he's a choke artist. He had that quote that's brutal now. He said...
Isn't that your boy?
After he went to the finals. Yeah,
that's Russillo's boy.
Chris Paul. He said after he went to the finals, I'm addicted to going to the NBA finals. And someone quote tweeted it like 2 days ago being like, congrats on 18 months sober. And it had like 20,000 retweets. It's brutal. That's tough. You can't say you're addicted to going to the NBA finals and you're only gone once.
I still love the Celtics. I think the Celtics.
They have to do it this year. They have to.
I love them. I think they're built to win.
I bet they're over because it was on TV. That's
they're playing right now.
Yeah,
Williams is a stud too, man.
Stud. They're loaded. They're loaded.
I see a game on TV. You got it.
Yeah.
Should we end? By the way, if people want questions, bring the microphone over there.
Yeah, if anyone has questions for Wallo, Gillie, and
Jules, whoever you
ask me
want.
no question. I don't know nothing about sports.
Well, no, but they can ask you about life. You can give a TED Talk.
I like that.
You're the great motivator.
Yes, I like
it. It can be about anything. It doesn't have to be about sports. It can be about life. As we wind down our final 30 minutes, well, 25. Yeah, these are always long because we don't do breaks. We don't do anything. We just go straight.
And I have to do something tomorrow, which I should have signed up for.
What?
PFT and I are doing Bert Kreischer's show. And it was one of those ones that 2 weeks ago I was asked. And I was like, yeah, sure, no problem.
We have an event here. 6 to 9.
Oh yeah, I'll be here for that. Yeah. So
he's like the king here, isn't he?
Bert. Yeah, I went to a show on Wednesday. It was very funny, very good. And Shane Gillis was.
Are we just out of stuff, or we have a question? Let's go to the sheets. What else do we have to talk? I mean, Super Bowl. This is the last time we have to talk about the Super Bowl. All right, you know what, Jules and Wallow, Gillie. I'll run down all my bets. You say you agree or you don't agree with them. All right. I did a bunch of prop bets. Here we go. I did 5K on each of these. They're heavy on the Chiefs, but first play from scrimmage, pass.
Yep.
You agree? All right. Opening kickoff.
Wait, is that the Chiefs' first drive?
Doesn't matter who.
Doesn't matter.
The Eagles' first play will be a pass.
Nah, it'll be a run.
We'll stretch the field.
They want to establish. They want to establish the toughness of their team with that first play.
It's almost impossible to run for a big play because the defense is so fired up.
Right. That's why we'll play.
Yeah, but sometimes when you're too fired up, sometimes when you're too fired up, you get away from your assignment. You fucking leave a gashing hole. It's 20 down the field. It's like Ray fucking Rice.
Or sometimes
ran 77 against.
Or sometimes too, Julian, you play action fake and your guy Dallas gotta go
right down the seam
across the seam.
You need the Chiefs to get the ball.
I think you want my thought process. Obviously, this is almost coin flip, but you want your quarterback to settle in as quick as you can. So you do like a
easy throw.
I don't think it's going to be
confident throw.
I think it's Chiefs.
Right.
I think you
bubble.
I think you're guaranteed to win that with the Chiefs. I think Eagles
got to get the confidence in the quarterback.
Opening kickoff touchback. I said yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Over. This is
wait. Is it open?
No. I think they're going to close
open?
it. They're going to close
I don't know. I didn't research that.
There's wind pattern.
There's crazy wind right now. But you wouldn't know which way the wind would help, right?
But if it has wind pattern sometimes, but I like that. I like that.
Yeah, because also don't you think you tell the guy, let's be positive.
Yeah, I like that.
Everything I say, he's like,
I like that. I like it.
Over 2.5 players to complete a pass. I said yes.
Yes.
Over what?
Yeah.
So basically, anybody but
shit.
over 2.5 players to complete a pass. So anybody but Mahomes or Hurts.
There's going to be some gimmick, gadget play, fucking Philly special,
also
type stuff.
Reasoning behind this, because I have this as well. Mahomes and Hurts both do have injuries still.
No.
I'm just saying.
No.
I don't want to see either guy get injured, but they do have pre-existing injuries.
At all.
But this is for the bet. If one of them gets a little dinged up on one play, they got to come out for a couple.
Chad Henne comes in, brings him down.
Got to fucking retain the ankle.
Yeah, maybe a guy gets fucking buckle broken.
If you like that bet, you'll love this one because it's almost to me the same. Player to have a completion, a reception, and a rush. So if a running back throws a halfback pass, you're probably going to win.
Yeah,
That's a
yes,
good one.
Yes,
What are the
yes,
odds? What do you get
yes.
with that?
Plus 900.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, you need that pass. No, actually, yeah. Whoever, as long as it's not a backup quarterback, you should be okay.
Kelsey,
Tigers playing
next week. Yeah,
that's tight.
Kelsey over 79 yards receiving. I said yes.
No.
I think if he has for the Chiefs to win, it has to happen.
No.
If the Chiefs win, he will have that.
No.
Pacheco, I love this actually. Pacheco, Isaiah
Pacheco.
Over 16.5 receiving yards. I love that.
How many?
16.5. I think he has that win-lose draw.
They've been going McKinnon on the throws though a lot.
All right, see, he's doing it again.
I'm just saying. I'm just the voice of fucking reason.
I'm done with this game.
All right, keep going. I like it though. I like
exactly
it.
What happened the other night.
You know what you should have took? Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown.
I thought about that because they have that.
Why didn't you do it?
Stop.
You thought about it.
Well, they got to have the ball inside the one. You got to have the ball inside the one.
No. Jalen Hurts has almost, I think, close to 900 rushing yards this year.
It's even though. It's not like
have
right
to have
off.
the ball at the one. He can take the ball in from the 40.
That's facts.
I feel like he's going to show that he's going to run a little because he's been kind of
they've been
hesitant a little bit these last few. There's nothing else to live for after this game.
Nothing.
Valdez Scantling over 39.5 yards receiving.
Never.
Yeah, I think that they're going to have.
That's
They're
just
going to be doubling.
Well,
they're going to be
that's also
doubling
just-
Kelsey. I like that one.
He's just a burner. So all you need is he could get that one catch.
Yeah.
Kadarius Toney over 39.5. He's the one who's been kind of
Swiss Army knife.
He's been picking up steam.
It just depends on which.
The only issue with him is that he does get dinged up like every
No, the only issue with him is he's playing the Eagles secondary, the number one secondary in the NFL. Defenses win championships. We're going to run the ball, and you're going to see Patrick Mahomes 3 times in the first half, and he might get 3 first downs if he's fucking lucky.
I like
now,
that.
Remember, I told you that.
I like that logic, but defenses don't win championships anymore. This is a scoring league.
Yeah.
Look at your guys' last Super Bowl win. Your defense didn't win that game.
That's a fact.
You mean when Brandon Graham?
When you guys,
when Brandon Graham made the play when he came off and hit Tom Brady for the fumble and then got up and said,
You know what, though? Listen,
hey, 3 pumps, that's a penalty.
Yeah. And Gillie,
I'm taking a pump back. Let me take a pump back.
Gillie, I always remind people, we beat you guys over 1-1 Super Bowls. We had so many Super Bowls, I think what was lost is that incomplete pass that you guys had for a touchdown, that they called a touchdown. That was just blatantly incomplete.
Also, Jules didn't play in that game.
Didn't play in that game.
I didn't even remember that.
Yeah, he came on radio that Friday.
ACL.
That was the ACL. Remember he tore his ACL in preseason, and we were in
but
Vegas.
you can't really blame that because the Patriots
scored a million points.
Yeah, right. No, but you should be able to see
continuity
that.
though.
If you had been there,
you know what? The bigger one.
You could Mark Wahlberg in. Like, if I had been there, it'd been different.
The bigger difference, actually, of injuries is one of the years the Giants beat him. Gronk was hurt. Gronk was playing on one spine.
The ankle, high ankle sprain.
And he couldn't jump. He got the pass.
It was the ankle.
Yeah, there was a pass that was thrown.
The last play of the game.
He couldn't.
He would have had it.
Yeah.
Did Gronk not play in the Falcons one either?
No, he didn't play that one.
That's crazy.
Martellus had a really good game.
Absolute monster of a human being.
Martellus, a very underrated football player.
I remember seeing him on
very
the sideline.
creative. He sounded like Samuel Jackson. He would challenge our coaches, which you come to the Patriots and people don't really challenge the coaches. Martellus would come in there and he would start fucking talking like Samuel Jackson. What the? Josh, what does that even fucking mean? Like, and everyone's sitting there. And when Josh would laugh, we'd all start laughing. Like, it's just funny because Martellus didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he didn't care.
You can swear on this thing, right?
Yeah.
You can say whatever the fuck you want. Mahomes over 2.5 TD passes plus 180. I love that.
No.
I mean, I like the Chiefs, so if he better have that.
Shit.
2-point conversion, yes.
3 touchdown passes?
Yeah.
No, if the Chiefs win in
Chiefs win, he's going to have to.
If the Chiefs win in a shutout or a shootout, Dave is going to win so much money.
Yes, 2-point conversion. I said yes.
3 touchdown passes against
this
the
one seemed off to me. Like that seems like it's going to be a 2-point conversion.
And we had
But
2 weeks
you have to
prepare
successfully
for these
get
guys.
it.
Yeah, you got to successfully get it.
We had 2 weeks to prepare for these guys.
No, that's not the Chiefs. The Eagles could get one.
I'm going to repeat this again. We had the number 1 shutdown cornerback in the league and the number 2 cornerback.
He had 2 weeks to prepare.
Yeah, but
He's a really good play caller.
Gillie, did you guys play against?
But everybody,
do you play against Josh Allen? Do you play against Burrow? Do you play against these AFC quarterbacks?
No. We were undefeated against the AFC. Don't you bring the AFC up to us?
I got his stats in.
We was undefeated against the AFC. We beat everybody in the AFC. And the same team that beat the Chiefs, we beat their ass.
The Texans,
early
the
Jaguars,
Titans, and the Colts.
Early Jaguars.
The same Indianapolis Colts that beat the Chiefs, we beat their ass. Don't you bring the AFC
South.
He knows his shit.
Don't bring the AFC up to us.
No. Well, it was the AFC South.
Unless you bring Dunkin' Donuts.
It's the division you want to play.
That's how many times we lost to the AFC.
Trevor Lawrence at the end of the season was playing very good.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, it was like week 3.
But they played him.
Hey, Dave, do you realize Jalen Hurts lost one game this year? And it was a fluke game.
Don't be jinxing it, bro.
We kept fumbling.
Knock on wood.
We threw a bomb. The guy
now,
up at the 10-yard line.
what you're saying
he
is
fumbled. It's no jinx.
He's too confident.
Gillie, I was you.
I know what's going to happen.
You're teetering on that cocky, bro. I need you to settle it down. I got 50,000 on this game. Chill out.
This guy's got a good stance to win $200,000.
I said it was 200.
Oh, he goes. We're not scared.
This whole thing.
This is making me. I might hedge. I might have to hedge.
We've only lost one game. I've been a fan of a team that had lost 0 games.
How much did you hedge?
I'm not going to hedge. Here's why. Because you make a future bet to feel alive at the end of the season.
Yeah, you can't take credit.
Yeah, right. Like there's not. I want to feel it one way or the other.
So what's your payout?
193,000
for what?
$8,000, 8,500.
He got him at 22 to 1
in August.
It's great.
And I actually, the thing that kills me, Dave, and you only you will understand this. It was the last week of August, and I planned to go to Jersey to put it in, and something happened, and it went from 25 to 22. And I'm like, motherfucker.
This is the most confusing shit to me. Dave and Big Cat are fucking boys. They're homies. Why the fuck would Dave go with Kansas City, knowing that Big Cat has $183,000 on the line?
No, listen, gambling's gambling.
Dave, why'd you do that?
If he thinks the Chiefs are going to win, he's got to bet the Chiefs. He can't bet it.
I had $500,000 on a meaningless Miami Virginia Tech game, and I had Virginia Tech. Miami took the lead early. Virginia Tech took over. Total control of the game. We're watching it together. Somebody in the room killed the vibes. He started talking, not paying attention. I lost the bet, and I lost like $1.5 million in the next 3 days.
It was a bad night. It was a bad night.
Listen, if I don't bet a lot, I'll root for him.
Yeah.
If I do,
there's no feelings in it. Like I won't,
and I'll be quiet. It'll be like someone died in the room. Like I won't clap in his face. I won't be arrogant.
Yeah.
I'll respect the bet.
No fair game. Love war and betting.
A bet's a bet.
So Big Cat didn't respect the bet.
No, I'm saying a bet's a bet.
That's one of the great controversies.
I didn't have that game.
It's the biggest bet I've ever placed. $500,000.
I rode with him.
Biggest bet I've ever placed.
Well, why did you place it on a meaningless game?
Danny Boy Kane.
Yeah.
And my donut. It's so long.
Why the fuck would you do that?
I can't believe that's the actual reason.
Yeah.
There's a guy that we follow on the internet called Danny Boy Kane, and we followed forever. He's a little bit of a nutball, but he's a Miami fan. I had never heard him guarantee victory before, and he guaranteed victory.
And then I went and got my
you
donuts.
bet $500,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah. And I went
on
and
a guy named what?
Danny Boy Kane.
I went and got my donuts on Saturday morning, and they had a special donut that day called the Danny Boy.
Yeah.
And I was
that played into it. He told me.
Fuck.
I'm like, all right, I'm going all in. Did not work.
No.
Was you loaded at the time, Dave?
Yeah, I was loaded.
Like 2 years
but it
ago.
still hurt. It still hurt. You obviously have to gamble responsibly. But if I bet $10, I don't care. You got to feel it. Or what's the point of doing it?
Right. And if you have a problem, 1-800-GAMBLER.
There you go.
Always 1-800.
Gamble responsibly.
That's what we're talking.
Very responsible.
I'm so excited for Sunday.
All right, let's do final thoughts. We didn't do the break, so we can cut out a little early.
Yep.
Final score, thoughts, Super Bowl. I guess start. How do you?
Start around the room.
All right.
21-7 Eagles.
21-7. Oh, that game sucks. 1988. That game sucks.
21-7 Eagles.
Why would you do that?
I'm just saying.
Like that's a bummer of a game.
Go ahead.
34-27 Chiefs.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to go 20.
Fuck you, go Birds.
Yeah, it's a great sweatshirt.
Jeez. Philly did it again.
I'm going to go 27-24 Eagles, and I think it's going to be...
You may have a heart attack.
I'm going to have a heart attack. It's going to be Chiefs come out fast, and the Eagles start grinding them and leaning on them, and by the second half, they're going with those, like, 75-yard drives. Eagles score with 52 seconds left to make it 27-24, and they win.
I do agree.
Before Jules goes, I'll just say, if the Chiefs jump out, they're going to win because the Eagles haven't had game pressure in so long, they're going to crack. That's my philosophy.
All right, so
Patrick Mahomes makes me so nervous.
I do. Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, 2 weeks to prepare. West Coast team, they got a 15-play script, going to be starting real fast. I do believe that. I think they're going to come out hot, score a touchdown. Philly's going to match it, score a touchdown. They're going to end up winning 31-28 by 3. Ooh. And a late second field goal. It's going to be a battle.
Oh, wow. Field goal. I have one of my bets that you can bet in the Barstool Sports book. Will a team score with 2 minutes left, under 2 minutes left in the game? I think it's going to be a tight game. I think it's going to happen.
It's going to be a tight game.
Yeah.
Now, I'm telling you guys now, I'm telling everybody in this beautiful Barstool bar, the score will be 38-20. It will not even be close. The Eagles are a better team. We're not talking about one player. We're not talking about 2 players. We're talking about 53 players.
Man.
This is going to be an old school ass whooping.
I'm nervous now.
Now I'm very nervous.
Gillie's
38-20.
Still the champ.
Fly, Eagles,
Chiefs.
fly.
This kind of reminds. It reminds me a little of.
Anytime I thought the Patriots were going to win, when I'm like, oh, this could be tough, that's when they won. 18-1, you lose. The Eagles, we lose. Like, you don't know about the Rams.
The thing that scares me for the Chiefs, though, when's the last time a person that won MVP has won the championship?
Never.
We talked about that.
And on top of that,
this could be one of those fluky things where it breaks that thing.
Well, that's,
and it adds to the lore. It's fucking it's scary.
I pose
it's gambling.
this question, Jules. If you're at a casino and you're playing roulette and it's gone black 9 times when you walk up, what do you bet next? Red. You know you bet red. You don't say 10 in a row.
Always black.
You don't care about the streak on the little board?
I'm always black.
All right, well then, you ruined that question. What about if you flip a coin 9 times, it's tails?
What are you flipping? What's the first thing? What's it flipped on? Who's your thumb?
Your
I know,
thumb,
but what's on?
Different people.
What's on?
We're getting too technical.
What do you mean?
Because that's a huge. If I see if it's on the heads, I got to look how he's flicking it. Then I'll go with the heads. But if I see it's on the tails, for some odd reason, whenever I was a kid, I always did that, and it was pretty good.
Well, the spirit of that question was ruined. Spirit of that question.
I thought I answered it pretty good. Integrity of the art of the analyst,
All right. Thank you to Wallo, Gillie, Jules. Everybody enjoy the Super Bowl. We're going to be watching here. We have DJs every night.
A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
All right. See you, everyone. Thanks.